To stop this world from spinning. Like Superman, you were the only one to find the strength in all that I was dealing with this life, like kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall to thee, you be there when I'm ready to save me, a superhero in me. A superhero in me. empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out.
Don't know why it took so long.
Oh yeah, I forgot to adjust this screen. That's my fault.
No, I meant the.
Oh no, I'm just talking to myself.
Like, cause
yeah, no, because I just 1,000,000,000,000% forgot to set this up. Yep. All right. Oh, I also gotta add the videos. Yeah, I'm all this.
what happened?
I have no idea there. I think Triton threw me off. 60 minutes, nice. Gonna be at work again, but I'll watch the vid, so try not to die. That's not gonna happen. If you survive, read Keyman, Hand of Judgment. BG, you ready to go 5-3 2 times in a row? Triton, you're talking a lot of trash for a dude that has not played the game. So if you lose, dude, just do not lose. I swear, it's gonna be months of talking.
When is it?
Tonight. Yeah.
You're not gonna get anything. What time?
9 after we finish the cast.
Oh man, you're not just nothing.
No, nothing.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
Yeah, but he wants it, and I promised I'd do it this week, no matter what. So, I thought my hard drive would be here Tuesday, so I could emulate and all that, but it wasn't, so I couldn't.
Well, you could have just been like, "Hey, yo, give me the Switch." And I'm like, "All right."
Yeah, I could have did a lot of things. But what are you gonna do? I gotta adjust the volume a little bit.
Yeah, I saw that was red in a lot.
Yeah.
Let's just do another clap test.
Actually, let me just take us down through here. Yeah, 82 is way too high for us. Let's do about 65. Yeah. All right, that's way better.
Loud noise incoming. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
that wasn't loud at all. There we go.
Hurting your hand for our art.
That's good.
What's up, Carlo? Let's go. Happy to be here. Don't be happy to be here.
Yeah, this is gonna be a rough one.
Any recommendations for what I should do with the giant Zabuza sword I have now?
You know, I hear it can't be beat.
What's up, Posse? Yeah, I just watched over that. We're moving on. Please have face cam. No face cam this time. If I was thinking about it, I would have set it up, but I didn't. What's up, Mean? What's up, Alfonso? Demon Slayer sets a new standard. Yeah, new low standard.
We should really decide when definitively face cam versus not face cam. So
Yeah, I mean, we should do it for all of your request month. That's the hundo. But mostly it's just like super special events where it's just like, oh, this is gonna be trash. Like this is gonna be super trash, and it's more worthwhile to see our faces and reactions than just hear the reactions.
But people are calling for it weekly, so I think
No person is calling for it weekly. It's Griffin.
But still,
happy to be here. Have you seen episode 19? Which video are you doing first? Which video are we doing first?
I think Mother's Basement is the bigger attraction, so we do that one second.
Okay, we'll do the Gigguk first. I swear you've done Kinder Kind of Shounen. We have not. We did the Jujutsu Kaisen, and we did the basement list for the JoJo. It's
just been on the list forever.
And I think it was very high in the viewer request month. Like, it was like the 9th video out of 8 or something. I forgot that the new standard was Gigguk. I thought both of these were Mother Basement because of the hyperbolic names. You know how it goes. Happy to be here. Happy to believe
the other Giga said we were going to do, and then he came back in the room like, "Hey, do we want to do the other one?" I was like, "Oh, it's more up to date, you know." Sure, let's do that one.
I still believe in DA. I don't know why. Happy to be here.
Don't. You're hurting yourself.
I'm counting on you, DA. What's up, Piku? Don't let me down, VG. There's nothing to let down.
No, these are videos that we're gonna finish, time permitting.
Ooh, Mother's Basement. I don't know why. You do better, BG. I set my standards low, but I will win. It's not a new standard. It's just redefined average.
Whoa.
Wow, what a lie! Redefined average?
Oh my goodness, that is biting.
Oh, that's a bar. I might need to steal that for
that's really
something.
Good.
Redefined average. Give us face cam. Oh, that's 2 people calling for it.
See?
Yeah, well, y'all. Also got the jar ready. All right. What did we say? Gigguk first. Let's add that to the. Get that off screen. Yeah, what's so great about? Nope. Demon Slayer just set a new standard. That's what we're looking for.
Guys, are you ready? Are you ready for the hottest take?
Goodness.
Oh my goodness. More than hot take bullshit. Guys, the hottest take available. Demon Slayer good. All right, thanks Gigguk. Thanks so very much. What's up, dummy? Let's actually see what I have to say.
Guys, are you ready? Are you ready for the hottest take of all time? I don't think you're actually ready, so just brace yourself, alright? Here it comes.
Wait. Mm-hmm. I forgot. Let me do the real
descriptions.
Descriptions.
Yeah. Oh, where are you on?
That took me 2 seconds. Yeah, the fights are cool and all, but can we appreciate how top tier Emoto Nezuko is?
That can't be what this is about.
That is the entire
Demon Slayer is giving an opinion about a shonen anime is kind of like walking into the ghetto in the middle of a gang.
You want to take a guess on how much his Patreon is? Our boy Gigguk.
It's probably like $30K a month.
It's 4,000 per month.
Oh, I do. No. It was his. I think it was the podcast that was ridiculous. Like ridiculous, y'all.
That's way too much. That's for this. Bleach on screen, haha, funny, I guess. What end the video. You got it, boss. Get him out of here.
Isn't Gigguk the same person who hopped on the Black Clover hate train back in 2017? Yeah, he was one of the progenitors of it. He was one of the people that really pushed for how Black Clover is. And I think it hurt a lot of people's perception because I heard so many mirrors of what he was saying and just screamy.
We still get it.
Giving an opinion about a shonen anime is kind of like walking into the ghetto in the middle of a gang war and expecting not to get lynched. You say a show is great.
No, it's not that. First off, how many lynchings are in gangs?
Yeah.
And second off, I give opinions on shonen all the time on Twitter, on the stream, on my Facebook. Oh, stop going to trash communities saying, yo, trash.
I don't see how you expect to say anything about anything and not get any sort of pushback. Because there's always going to be somebody that doesn't like something that you like and somebody who likes something that you don't like. It's conversation. Don't try to be like, oh my good. And it's words on the internet at the end of the day. Don't act like it's like this in part 5 thing where you're getting jumped. It's like, hey, I like Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer's trash. Okay, what is that doing for you? Nothing. You exchange ideas. Somebody comes out with the changed opinion, or y'all on equals footing, and y'all just walk away. Don't make it this big thing. Like it's not this big thing.
I don't like this editing. I understand.
Yes, it's already too memey. It's
How would you rank the One Piece Unlimited games? Probably Cruise #1, the first one. Oh, dude, I forgot my homework.
Oh, I forgot the homework as well. I usually have a weekly alarm that goes off at like 1:00 on Friday.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
that's just like homework.
Friday? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sorry, y'all.
Yeah, I completely forgot.
Sorry, y'all.
We got these 2 videos.
What happened to Anime Wiz? This bastard, he don't want to do it.
We're not gonna. No.
What do you mean we're not?
Were you not here for the beginning? I was like, oh, I was just like, we gonna not ever do that again. And this dude is just like, nah, we're gonna go back to it. No.
We can finish it up easy. It's this dude. We can.
We got 20 minutes into an hour video. What is easy about that? That's 2 more streams, bare minimum.
Hey, we were mostly.
What the are you talking about?
We were mostly cool until that Zenitsu bush. We were mostly.
No, we weren't.
I mostly. I was mostly.
Go back and see how many times my hand is shaking.
So yeah, it's this guy.
Yeah. Very much like that alarm, but I still don't know what that is, and I'm so confused. I mean, it might be because I do a lot of stuff to mess with myself.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Hey, future DA, you're not gonna get.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'll have something. I have my little art knife thing, and I'll be like, let me just hide this. And I'll forget where I hid it, and then I'll be looking like, where the f is it? What's going on? And then I'll find it like, I did put it off him, who is me.
You are a crazy person.
I'm having a little bit of fun.
No, you're having fun at your own expense to yourself.
Sure.
You're a crazy person.
Never said I wasn't.
You get beaten the fuck up. You say a show is trash. You get beaten the fuck up. You say you like a character. You get beaten the fuck up.
Okay.
Are you expecting a universal opinion on everything?
It's people like things, they dislike things. It's just that easy. You're a huge content creator with a loud voice. So when you put out an opinion, people are naturally going to agree or disagree. It's not like people are jumping on you, Gigguk. And I understand a lot of this is very memey, but I don't give a Your hand was also shaking, BG. I don't care how much my hand was shaking. Who tapped? It means nothing.
What is that thumbs down? What are the proportions?
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, that's a really bad hand.
Say you don't like a character, you get beaten the fuck up. You say a show is okay, you will get a hit put on you and everyone around you as all your closest acquaintances.
Too loud a voice? Are we too loud?
No. He's saying that Gigguk has too loud a voice. I said Gigguk has a loud voice. Yeah.
Will be assassinated one by one as you're forced to look on in despair as everyone you've...
We are 40 seconds into a 11:25 video, and we have yet to hit the point of the video.
Even if you think it's funny,
tone it down.
Is this like the Family Guy thing where it's funny and then it's not funny and then it goes on for so long that it becomes funny again? Because you're not sitting here laughing straight for 35 seconds.
That's exactly what Eric said for Morph. He said it was funny and then it wasn't and then it just got real funny again.
Where's the subscribe? Oh, that boy is coming.
ever loved will pay the consequence for your dumb, stupid actions that you've brought upon the world. And then you get beaten the fuck up. So, anyway, I just watched the new Demon Slayer. Yep, I'm going to be a normie today and talk about Demon Slayer, but before that, I'd like to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, Square Enix and Nier Reincarnation. Nier Reincarnation is the first...
How good is this read? Like, do you think he plays Nier? Do you think he cares, or is it just pure script with a little bit of that Gigguk? Come on, mama.
He does have a podcast, so he's at least interested in these sorts of things. I don't know Gigguk. This is our second time doing. I don't partake in his content. I don't know this man. He could be. Nier is a very popular franchise. I can go either way.
I haven't played it.
Nier is but you know of it.
I know of it. He knows of it. I'm sure. Everybody knows of 2B.
First mobile entry to the legendary Nier series. This is a free-to-play action command.
This one's for you, more. So good.
RPG from Square Enix and aptly bots available in the App Store and the Google Play Store. Coming from legendary creative director Yoko Taro, composer Keiichi Okabe, and producer Yosuke Saito. This is an action command.
Oh, this is straight script, y'all. I'm sorry, we're just gonna go forward then. This is just straight script. He's not adding anything.
With PST, they're also having a collaboration with Nier Automata. This is your chance to get 2B, A2, and 9F.
Wow, this is straight a script read.
9th, when players can receive a bunch of rewards and bonuses.
Man, this is so long as well.
Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer.
Alright, we're 2 minutes and 13 seconds into the video. There is 9:11 left, and he's finally talking about the topic of the video.
When will we get our first argument or point or something? Because I'm hoping for it.
Slayer. Demon Slayer is a series that's completely blown away my expectations on just how popular it would get. Season 1, episode 19 broke the internet.
Have you seen?
Y'all! Episode 19!
Have y'all seen? Episode 19? Y'all!
Check that box!
Have y'all seen episode 19?
It was so pretty, y'all.
We back like we never left.
19!
Y'all, 19 though? Can I talk just a second about episode 19? To the jar.
That must got 1 point to make. We got it. You ain't making no kind of new point by bringing up that episode. Everybody that wanted to see it done seen it already, or they done saw the gift.
Everybody that didn't want to see it done seen it.
Manga sold like a bajillion more volumes than the previous Undisputed King, One Piece. The movie became the top grossing anime movie of all time.
Popular.
Pretty.
Popular. Selling. People talking about it. Quality. This means nothing.
This means zero to me. I wouldn't give a if One Piece didn't sell a thing for the rest of its run, as long as the run is able to be finished. I care if it's good. I left EFAP for this. What are you doing?
Oh, go back. Go on back. I wish I was over there.
There's nothing here.
That's the best place to go. It's 19.
All time. Here in Japan, it is full on mainstream with every single age range.
Mainstream. Okay, we got
Popular.
it.
I don't care.
Man, make a point.
Oh, I haven't read it or seen it yet, Joshua, but it is on my list because I hear a lot of people talking about Ranking of Kings.
Yeah, Titanic made a ton of money. One of my favorite videos was some dude on a boardwalk walking up to people going, "Can you name 3 people from Avatar?" People naming one person, 2 people maybe. I think one person got all 3. It's like, and it's the number. It was like is it still the number 1? After
it's about to be because Avengers, they put out that little, but it's getting a re-release this year.
So, and who's bumping Avatar? It's pretty.
I wonder after its re-release if you could remake that video 2 weeks later and just ask people who the 3 main characters.
Because who's going into Avatar going, yeah, I'm going into this for its gripping narrative. No,
the engaging characters. How can he make a point if he doesn't explain? Well, have you seen these creators, Cameron? Have Have you seen them?
All your comments on the video? Oh, you was in the comments, Hope? You was all up in there.
Like, and it just keeps breaking records left,
Oh,
right.
I don't care if it breaks records. I never cared that One Piece was the best-selling thing or not the best-selling thing. I care about quality, and Demon Slayer is not quality. What is your point in this video, sir? We are 2:30 in, and you've talked about opinions getting you beat up, a sponsorship where you read a script, and how popular it is.
Man, Gigguk was a mistake.
And center. I knew, as with every shonen battle series, I was probably going to get popular, but since my last video, I don't think it's an understatement to say that it's become a worldwide sensation. And the question that's always been on my mind is, why? I spent a good amount of time.
And now you got 8 minutes and 30 seconds to delve into all the reasons why Demon Slayer may have become a worldwide phenomenon in as little as 5 years. Do you think that's enough time, Gigguk, to properly do that?
I can explain it. It's very pretty, and it's
accessible because it's so simple.
And it's simple and it's melodramatic. It's very much the Naruto stuff, minus Naruto wasn't pretty. So I've explained it in 14 seconds, Gigguk.
Without a sponsorship.
I'm trying to rationalize it in my head, doing some shit.
Why would you try to rationalize why something is popular? Things get popular for stupid reasons and understandable reasons. Yeah. Why would you try to rationalize that? Are you trying to create a formula of why it's popular? Because if it was so easy for something to become popular, many things would be a Demon Slayer. Yep. But many things are not a Demon Slayer.
Sherlock Holmes level brain expansion, deductive reasoning, piecing together all the possible reasons, all the little nuances.
3 minutes in, and we do not have a point.
This is unbelievable.
3 minutes in, and this is a waste of your time. This is the weekly shonen of anime creators, where it's just padding and padding to hit that sweet 10-minute mark. Cause this is worthless time.
How many did this have? 1 million?
It was like 1.7, dude. This is worthless time spent.
Oh, wait a second. I did an oopsie.
What did you do?
I looked at the last Gigguk's video for the description.
That's
what that was. Or did I?
By that logic, 50 Shades of Grey is a masterpiece. Absolutely, it's so popular. Twilight, she made a series of books, is worth 9 figures, but I guess she's a genius of our time, because my God, popular.
It's the description is now just the download near. That's all. But yeah, it's 1.9 million.
Transformers masterpiece. It's like the third biggest franchise.
Just numbers, and it don't work like that.
Going through the smallest details, trying to justify what sets it apart.
Why are you trying to justify what sets it apart? It don't. It's very basic, but it's super pretty, and people gravitated towards it. You cannot apply a formula to why it's popular, because everything you're gonna say of why it works, you can apply to almost any other shonen, but it just happened to hit.
It's all about just luck. It just hit.
Popularity is mostly luck, y'all.
This much for it to have the impact that it does around the world. And then I watched season 2 and I was like, oh, it's just because the show fucking slaps. Demon Slayer's Entertainment District arc is some of the most pure, undistilled hype I've ever had the pleasure to experience.
Hype.
All right. Next video.
No, you just explained it.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you know how many times I've seen on Twitter, just wait till you get to the swordsman arc, the hype is real. People are already trying to hype up the next arc. They're already trying to push into your mind, get hype for this thing, because when it happens, it's going to be real hype.
Things happen, and people clap for things, so it's hype.
My mom does like Twilight movies. I make fun of her for a bit. Oh, we did the same thing with our mom. She was stupid into Twilight.
We're very odd with this. How is it hype? Hype is something very hard to describe.
It's an emotion. It's pure emotion where you're just so invested into the thing. It's just like a release of how good it. This is so great to me. Like if I go see a wrestling match, I'm hype if Christian's wrestling, but the next person might not be. I can't explain why Christian is hype.
I always remember going into the first Avengers, and there was a guy right to the right of me, and he was just, normal throughout the whole eating his popcorn, drinking his thing. But the moment it was just like, and Hulk, that's my secret. I'm always angry, and he turns into the Hulk and punch. He was just like vibrating and shaking. I'm like, you can't describe that.
You can't distill that and apply it to the populace.
It's just a phenomenon. And hype is just something that you just ascribe to something, and you just go, there it is, and what can we say about it? No, it's not hype. No, there's no argument in just going hype. Sure, it's hype. Now what? Is that it?
Experience in the shonen genre. No crazy complicated.
Wait, hold on. What?
Or undistilled hype I've ever had the pleasure to experience in the shonen genre. No crazy complicated power systems or 5-head battle strategies, just pure hype.
So, again, people are always... It's so funny to me that people will knock on something being generic or knockoff or like something else or simplistic or whatever, and then just go, this simple story is allowing me, it's not getting into the way of the hype.
It's simple,
Gigguk, so you said that Black Clover was a Naruto ripoff, and it was just like Naruto. So it's a simple story, but it sucked to you. But now, no complicated powers, no nothing, just hype.
Just hype. No battle strategies. Battle strategies is apparently a not good thing.
Oh, dude, we have not seen ReZero Season 2. I swear we will one day. I swear to y'all.
Swordsman Village sucked balls, and I'm not looking forward to these bombs clapping for it just because it's pretty. Yeah, it was not
I just finished reading it. There is one hype moment, and that's him constantly making that sword.
That is
the hypest.
Amazing.
Outside of that, the thing.
Missed Hashira. It's like, oh, we should care about this mother? No, I don't care. Oh, love girl? Oh, I'm sad because I'm big strong and I got a wavy sword.
The thing doll that fought?
Jarman? What is Jar?
People who didn't like Bleach before the recent anime trailers seem to only care about how good it looks. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous. Talk about the plot, the characters, the story. Why? I don't give a about animation, yo. So if I am a person that does not care about animation, what is hype to Demon Slayer for me?
What's it doing?
What's it doing for me?
Meme says, so he's a Dragon Ball fan then, thinking about all the hype and stuff. And I looked up Gigguk's and Dragon Ball, and we got Gigguk's talking about Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece, and many more. It's a 5-minute video. I don't see how we can talk about it in such a substantial anything.
Substantial amount.
Yeah, and from the Trash Taste highlights, Dragon Ball fans need to chill. I don't know what Dragon Ball fan base is the worst. I wonder how he does feel about Dragon Ball. Oh, that Moist Critical did a Broly. Of course he did. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Whatever. I don't like it. I'm not doing it. Screw it.
Jarman did not get a backstory. He was just evil dude. I think he's one of like 3 demons in the entire series that did not get a backstory. Prominent demons, I should say. Not like the first dude they took out. Stop looking through things, dude.
I can't. Demon Slayer outdid Attack on Titan, screaming thumbnail on the face. 131K views for some dude. I don't understand it. Oh, it's a reaction. Hype. Pretty. Got it. Done.
Gigguk actually said that he shit on Bleach a lot, but now he's excited. For what? Because it's pretty? Dude, the 1,000-Year Blood War is a terrible arc.
Yeah. It's gonna look pretty, but is that gonna be enough? Gavin could tell you. Gavin dragged his balls through that river of broken glass to get through the end of the 1,000-Year Blood War. Whoo, people gonna learn. But then I guess they're not, because I'm like, oh, pretty ain't gonna carry you. But it does. Because it's such a simplistic story. But then again, Bleach isn't a simplistic story. It's got all these politics. It's got all these, everybody got these complicated powers. Not even complicated powers. They got a bunch of different powers that they clash with each other. This is just like, oh, I just got to sword you.
I just got to sword you. Do we need to check out the podcast of theirs? It might be worth checking out.
It might be worth checking out an episode and just like skipping through it.
Yeah. One of us, since you're doing that field thing, which I really do want to talk about, I could probably go through and get like a best of, just get some clips and we could just watch some stuff.
Oh, Kubo. People, you say Kubo fell off, but Kubo fell off. Kubo has been teetering on the edge of that cliff. He's like cast some sort of Harry Potter spell where he just slowly floated down. It wasn't a complete fall, but it was just slowly falling with style. Yeah. But and it's ever since the Shinigami substitute Shinigami Soul Reaper arc, it's just been a slow downturn, and people were still excited about it because it had a whole lot of hype moments, had a whole lot of good fights, and people would say it's got a whole lot of good fights. I am not a fan of that fake Katakuri town bull crap. Katakura, whatever the town was named. I'm not a fan of that because it's just Captain, rock on, fight.
Yeah, I need more.
Yeah, I need more than that.
What do you think of Burn the Witch? It's bad for the world building of Bleach, but it's an okay story in and of itself. Just really condensed into it itself.
5-head battle strategies, just pure hype. I'm going to assume you've already seen the new season in this video because, let's be honest, you're not here to listen to me to help you decide whether you should be watching it because you probably already are. It's frickin' Demon Slayer. And I just wanted to gush about it a bit because we have one thing we can thank for that. Studio UFO table.
Okay. We are 3:37 in before he's about to start making his first point. There are 7 minutes and 45 seconds left of him to gush about Demon Slayer. A fourth of this video is dedicated to not what the video is about.
This video is just gonna be animation,
I'm
swearing off Gigguk. I'm taking all his videos off the list because I'm not doing this. No,
because he was talking about the Hashira when we was skimming through it. So we should be good. UFO table. Like, how do you say the name?
I've heard it like 3-4 different ways.
I wish the president would just come out and go, yo,
this here done. But then that wouldn't even work because bastard Jif man is just like, it's actually Jif. It's like, suck my balls.
Yeah, no,
you don't get to say that after all this time.
Where was you to kill you
10, 15 years ago? No. Get out of here.
How many times can I joke about them not paying their taxes? Can you imagine if they got audited and just had to shut down for like 8 months?
Man.
And Demon Slayer is like contractually is gotta come out at this time. So some
like outsourced.
Subpar season 2.
Then we get those in One Punch Man season 2 people going, well, this not and the story and the animation is combined.
Dude, when the animation doesn't distract you, it's distilled into just the story and the characters, and you learn. Ufa table. That's good.
You know, just a while ago, I might have been just a little bit, just a tiny bit salty. When Mugen Train had beaten out the likes of Mushoku Tensei in the animation department in the Anime Awards because I thought it was unfair that a movie-level production was being...
It's an award. It's a fan-voted award, so people were gonna pick the things that they have seen.
Even industry leader, the industry people that might vote like voice actors and stuff are just gonna be like, well, it's Demon Slayer. It was real pretty.
This holds no stake in anything. Oh no, the thing that I wanted, Jujutsu Kaisen didn't win. What does that do? It's an award. It's not like you could go to a museum and see this award hanging up. No, it's going to be forgotten next year when another thing comes that takes the best direction or whatever this thing won.
Demon Slayer's month was a mistake. It's all animation. We should have.
You have no idea how big of a mistake Demon Slayer month was.
You have no idea
curse.
The list and how many are just it's super pretty.
Your computer basically blew up because of it.
That boy was like, seppuku, hard drive, seppuku.
People were gushing about My Hero's animation until season 4 and 5. Yeah, I think that was because wasn't it because the proper team was over there working on the movie and they had to sort of put their B team on it, and it got real stinky at that point.
Compared to a TV series. But the Entertainment District arc showed me that Ufotable don't give a flying fuck about movie level production when everything they do now is apparently movie level quality. This is better than season 1, better than their own movie, better than, and it hurts me to say this, possibly anything else they've worked on so far. Look,
what makes it better, Gigguk?
And more frames, prettier colors,
more hype.
You're
just saying stuff.
I would die defending Fate if I needed to, Astolfo body pillar in hand and all, and I'm gonna take a moment to tell you to go fucking watch the Heaven's Feel movies, because it is the studio at the top of their game, but as much as I love Fate, there is also...
Do you
story?
love Fate for the story,
characters,
the plot, anything, the setting, anything other than the hype?
Look at it.
Look at it.
That's all this is. This video can be distilled down to look.
Look, how many Demon Slayer videos, like if we just took everything that was just look and condensed it all, do you think we could find 15 hours worth of content?
Yes, easily.
Nezuko would be a lot. No. Nezuko would be a lot.
Well,
but is she a look at it? Is it cute?
Are we counting like anime wins?
Sure. I mean, he's content.
He has a lot of non-look at it. Oh my goodness! Because I'm thinking like the Rockhead Superman that we did. It feels like 3 months ago.
The Rockhead Superman.
I forget his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't remember like any of his arguments, but he did throw in and look at it in there. Huh. What was his name? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Don't put his name in the chat. I don't care.
I kind of want to look it up because I kind of care. What's that man's name?
When Sailor Moon Cosmos got announced, fans were talking about their favorite moments from their arc. Yeah, and I don't really see people talking about that with the Swordsman arc. I hear people want like it's gonna be hype, but nobody's talking about the sword dude just sitting there getting the sword perfect, or y'all better get ready for this. Literally Tanjiro does the lightning breathing. No,
so good.
That's what it was. It was Demon Slayer so good. Rockhead Superman is better. This is better. It's snappier. We know exactly who we're talking about.
Rockhead Superman.
A lot of this. When we see amazing fight sequences, it normally...
Can you go back?
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a moment to tell you to go fucking watch the Heaven's Feel movies, because it is the studio at the top of their game, but as much as I love Fate, there is also a lot of this.
Talking people on the way of pretty.
Oh my god.
We can't be having this. No, sir.
There's so much talking from characters about things that affect them in their world. We can't be having that. Where's the source and explosion? This dude is trash.
I don't care about the reasons for them fighting. I care about them fighting. Don't set up the fight. Just fight.
Bro, go watch AMV and shut up.
That's it. Just look up clickety clack whoever versus whoever. Watch the fight and move on. You don't need to watch the movie at that point.
What a bum, y'all.
Just watch Transformers. Oh no, story.
How dare they tell a story? How dare you? How dare you have characters try to explore who they are as characters, explain their situation,
Give
and their
reasons for the
motivations. Dude, please fight.
Go watch Death Battle. Yeah. Just skip to that little 1 minute 30 animation part and peace out.
Y'all,
that's all you want.
Y'all seem to get more hostile recently, you see? No, we're at the same level we are, but we're showcasing so many bums, and Demon Slayer is balls.
And it's the biggest problem because they're not praising anything. They're just going, look at it.
Imagine how much more chill we would be if people were like, yo, I really like the way the story incorporated this thing. And we would go, no, I don't agree with that, blah, 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 blah. Or, whatever. That's whatever.
But this dude is going, this talking is getting in the way of my pretty. And it's like, okay, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing then? What are you doing praising something? Other than just look at it.
Triton, it may seem a bit mean, but he's literally just saying, I don't care about them talking and the story. I want them to do their fight thing. And at that point, why aren't you just watching an AMV? Why aren't you just watching a clip of the thing? If you're just here to see the pretty hype.
It's him talking about this is getting in the way. He's talking about this as a denigrating factor when talking about a show. When talking about this movie, it's like this is getting in the way. He's saying this is getting in the way of it. Those are his words.
Hollis, you missed leaving. Go. Do not come back. This is awful, dude. Hey, we are dying.
Hey, have you seen episode 19?
Dude, that's essentially what it is. Yo, have you seen Demon Slayer? And I mean really seen, cause so pretty.
It's more the and shut up part.
Okay, but here's the thing. We've already established he has a loud voice. And he's essentially saying, yappity yap yap is getting in the way of the swingity punch swing.
It's more like he has a large audience and people are going to listen to him when he says, go watch Fate. But this crap is what's... So people are going to walk into that going, talking. Gigguk did warn me about this.
I think he enjoyed the talking. If he did, I didn't get it from this. It sounds like it has a lot of this and it's getting in the way. Maybe there's more after that. Let's see.
Fucking watch the Heavens Feel movies because it is the studio at the top of their game. But as much as I love Fate, there is also a lot of this.
As much as I love Fate, there's also a lot of this. So it seems like the reasons he loves Fate is not a lot of this, which is talking.
Let's hear that next sentence.
Okay.
I love Fate, there is also a lot of this. When we see amazing fight sequences, it normally only lasts a few minutes. Even Demon Slayer Season 1 revolved around one short...
I don't see...
Demon Slayer Season 1 did not revolve around one short. But
Cameron, oh my mistake.
Oh, whoops. His full point has not been presented yet.
Okay.
He's going to...
No.
He's going to tie it all together.
I can tell you exactly what the point is at this point. He said, even though I love the Fate movie, it's also a lot of this, or the Fate series is also a lot of this. And he's already talked about the shortness of the Demon Slayer fight, whereas Season 2 had a lot longer and more of the fights. So, you don't get that with Season 2. You get a lot more of the hype action. That is the point here.
Let's see.
Few minutes. Even Demon Slayer Season 1 revolved around one short, explosive moment of animation that ended the fight. But Season 2 gave us like 6 episodes in a row of high-intensity, squeaky-bum, full-nut action that rivaled and sometimes even exceeded the shit you see in movie-level productions. In a TV series, what they've done here is absolutely fucking insane. And this wasn't just your typical flashy, no choreography action. There was some really cool shit going on. One of the highlights for me was just seeing...
Hey, have you seen it?
No choreography action? Like what?
Dragon Ball.
I mean, it has choreography.
It doesn't have nearly the amount that you would want from a series.
how they portrayed a battle on multiple fronts. Normally, when you have a team battle in anime, it's not really a team battle, but a series of individual fights. Matchups are separated, battles don't interfere with one another. Geologically, they might not even be near each other. Entire fights will be segmented by episodes, so it's crystal clear who's fighting who. But this was nothing like that. Attack.
It was a team battle.
Everybody's fighting everywhere together, and they're switching their opponents constantly and all this stuff. Teen Titans did this. Like, what are we doing? This is not a point of praise because there's interweaving battles.
Yeah.
Is it good? Oh, my apologies. Shut up, Gigguk. Pretty, give me substance. Give me true fans and lore. Look at it.
That's all this is. I can't take this look argument.
Looks cool, but I'll probably never watch Demon Slayer. Like, it's like you can read it, and if you like the story, you can go see the cool hype stuff. But if you don't like the story, there's nothing there.
Weave in from one battlefield to another. Strikes will come in tandem or separate depending on the ebb and flow of things. Characters actually switch targets depending on the state of the fight. It felt like the battle itself had a life of its own. It was organic.
So this is the only video we're doing. Sorry. Drained. This probably should have gone last.
You say that, but you know Mother's basement.
I don't understand.
But again, this is look at it. We're gonna get a little bit of sound, man. But
We're almost halfway through the video, and 30% was advertisement, 10% was jokes, and the rest is look at it.
It was constantly moving, constantly changing. This actually felt like one massive battle with a ton of smaller moving parts making it up. This is what a spectacle of the highest degree looks like. Mainstream or not, I gotta give respect when respect is due. The visuals were out.
But then you have to sit there in the battle and have to go. They were just like, yeah, I've killed 7 Hashira and she's killed 8 of them, or vice versa, whatever it was. And you're boxing with these like level 5 monsters. What? How? Why? When you're Hashira killers? No, but hype though.
Naruto had a lot of good team fights. Why is he not showing it? Because he
That doesn't
poisons the well.
Yeah, that
it doesn't support his argument. This is draining my soul. How did they kill like 7 or 8 Hashiras? Literally how?
How?
They didn't cut off the hands at the same time. Sorry.
You telling me somebody couldn't do that?
Sorry.
Because their plan was cut off the head and then just like run it so far away that she can't attach it. So you telling me that somebody can't like cut off the head and soccer ball kick it all the way up to Miami and then cut off Homeboy's head? These are Hashira killers. 2v1. What does it matter?
Hype. I never see something where someone just said, but this one is good. The other 18 are okay, but this one is a masterpiece. Episode 19. That's where it starts.
Them old Hashira must have been trash. We don't talk about them. Like, I guess they must have been, because these level 5 or whatever level they are, including a dude that made his own form and a dude who only knows one single form technique is boxing with old girl. No, come on.
Of this world, the sound design gave life to every attack. The music sent chills down my spine.
It's the same every time, y'all. Look at it, listen to it. The music, the sound, the visuals, hype. Dude, you can distill 80% of Demon Slayer videos into that. This is unbelievable. Hype!
I wish we had like a third party that we could just go, all right, look at these videos. We want to do these videos. Take out all the animation stuff and then send that over to us. And now we are Demon Slayer month. Somebody like Chris, like, hey Chris, edit all the animation stuff out and then send it to us. And he's like, oh, this 10-minute video is actually a 3-minute video. Oh, whoops. There's nothing here other than an ad. some jokes.
Fine. The story was solid.
Negro! You... All that hype, all that talking this up.
This mom almost shouted out the N-word.
For this, I think he's an Asian man. But dude, all that, and you just go, and this is always what it comes down to. Did you hear that big old hype? No, this is why you should watch it, y'all. The animation, the sound, sent chills down my spine. The story was alright. Yeah, come on now. This is the problem with Demon Slayer analysts and people talking about it on YouTube. There's too much it is. There's too much of the story. It's over there.
It's simple. It doesn't get in the way. It's okay. It's nothing you haven't seen 1,000 times. But the animation, the music.
There is no chill pill, unfortunately.
British Filipino? We might be. Like, we don't know, kid.
I'm not trying to call him out of his race.
And why is Daki so weak? How did she kill a Hashira? Shut up!
Especially since she was just sitting there in the asylum and it's just like, y'all already cut off your head. Don't even worry about that. Who is she killing?
Like, did the other dude defeat them and she just ate the Hashiras?
And these are Hashira. Yeah, they have to eat the Hashira and then they get stronger because of that. So, like, this first or second Hashira that they killed, these bastards was weak as crap. How you killing the Hashiras? Nah, but hype. And the story it's hype.
It's cool. It's good. We rocking with it. It is. It exists.
He was solid. Alright, here we go. Look at this guy enjoying Demon Slayer. Watch this. I'm about to end his entire career. Demon Slayer? More like D-Mid Slayer.
Why do you have a Comey avatar? Like, what is that meaning? Anyway, whatever. Dude, yeah. I think solid means good. Yeah, it means good, but it doesn't... Look at the way that he praised everything else, and then the music cuts out, and he's like, it's solid. He didn't have the hype like he had for the animation and stuff. He's not looking for that. He doesn't put that on the same level.
If it's like, yeah, importance. Like, story is a bench player. It's just riding the bench, and then it's coming off, and it might score like 6 points, and we needed that to give our star players the animation a little bit of a rest. Like, the level of importance is so minuscule for story. I don't...
Guess all the other Hashiras turned their back when they cut the lady's head off, thus stabbing the back and dead. Maybe... Would you think that they'd be like, oh, it's been a minute and she's just sitting there. Why I'm just going to turn my back for a minute straight? We're not talking about it.
Solid just means there are no problems, rock solid. So, yeah, like, it's nothing to really praise, but it's nothing to really criticize either.
When Christ himself resurrected from the dead.
I don't understand his comedy. It's just not funny to me.
Look, he's carrying a flag of Switzerland, I believe.
You know Cesaro. You know what?
I don't see the full thing though, so it might be something else.
Yo, Claudio.
But it's a funny image, is what it is.
Get Claudio in New Japan, please.
That's fine.
Performing an impossible miracle for the world to see. Shonen fans were like, yeah, that was mid. Anytime I even mention Demon Slayer, I actually got to mute the thread because of the amount of shit being thrown from every...
What did you just say with that tweet? It deserves best animation. I caught up. It deserves best animation. Nothing about the characters, nothing about the story, nothing about what happened. Look at it. You deserve this. You're not saying anything. If somebody, you're putting the animation at the forefront. So you're just going, yeah, the animation. And everything else is nothing. So people are like, what are you talking about, dude? What about everything else?
He doesn't like criticism.
Is that what it is? Is that all it is?
It's try hard meme humor. Absolutely, dude. And I am not... What do you think of Metal Gear? It's one of my favorite franchises. I think I put it in my top 5 when we did our last little bit of homework. Yeah, I love Metal Gear. I haven't played 5 yet. I don't know if I want to replay all of them and then play 5. Like, I don't know what I want to do with that. Well, I'll think about it.
Angle and the amount of people acting like they have massive cocks because they can call a popular show everyone else likes mid. I don't know what this obsession is with the shonen community in particular with calling other popular shonen series mid. Like,
I'm with you there, Gigguk.
Yeah,
I don't care that you call it mid. I want you to explain why you think it's not good.
Have a conversation. Don't just say mid and walk away. Now, if you're getting people going, it's mid because of these reasons, then you got to listen to it. But if you just see, like you just mocked the D mid Slayer, and you go, okay, whatever. You're not worth
engaging with. That's why when we talk to Trigger, when he talks about mid piece, we want you to explain why you think it's mid, why you think it's not a good series. Don't just say mid. That means nothing to me. In an age where people care little about story, I can see why people say Demon Slayer is a masterpiece. And that's exactly what it is. Like, how we've done like 7 videos. How often do we hear the story's what you expect from a shonen?
Simplistic. It's not doing anything super complicated or anything.
Wait till there's hentai with amazing animation. 10 out of 10. Doesn't matter what the story is.
People gonna be bumping it in more ways than one, I guess.
Strongly recommend you to replay Metal Gear Solid 3 over 5. Yeah, like if I'm deciding to replay Metal Gear Solid 3, I will replay them all. Like, straight up. Akaza, the silent Hashira, I think that was.
Akaza is the fight man, number 2 Hashira with the scars on his face. He killed Rengoku. The fight.
Oh yeah, that's why I heard the name.
The fight where he died was fine. The Rengoku fight was whatever. I completely forgot about it. But the fight where he died was fine. It was whatever. I did not read his backstory because at that point I was so done with it, and he's disintegrating. So we're not going to think about him or talk about him again. So I just didn't read it. I skipped it. Sorry.
You're constantly doing that. You did it for Ruby.
Oh yeah. I was just like, you're not doing this in the beginning of this next episode. No sir. I'm moving on.
I think they did it best with the little demon, where it was just one big splash page with like spider web showing and it's just one big page, and I'm like, I can rock with that. Done. Don't give me half a chapter and a half.
It was like 2-3 chapters. I'm like, no, sir. No. What?
Oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid is solid. Swish.
The only breathing technique they've learned from Demon Slayer is huffing copium, because how the fuck does this count as mid? All I'm saying...
How does the animation count as mid? How about the story, the characters? The story you just say is solid and nothing to write home about. How about that's mid to them?
How about anything other than the animation?
What if they read the manga and go, I don't get this animation. I don't get the ink sweeping music. I don't get the sound design. All I get is the story and the characters, and it's mid. How about that?
Has he said the word Tanjiro yet?
No.
No, but look at it.
PA saw that sad backstory coming. Yep. Went, nah, this ain't it.
Just went, you're not doing this again. And he just did. I'm like, okay, so what am I doing here? You are going to disintegrate, and then you're not going to be talked about. We're wrapping up in 30 chapters. You ain't important enough to have a backstory. We out of here, right?
As y'all may remember, I said I was getting my mom into One Piece. She was mad that the Marines were giving Luffy a bounty for saving people. Wait till she sees the Celestial Dragons. Yeah, it's really hard to ever truly know who the heroes and the villains of One Piece are. Because it's supposed to be the good guys, supposed to be the bad guys, blah, blah, blah.
But they're just the Marines. Some Marines are just pieces of crap. And that's like, any sort of system, you're gonna have your good people and your bad people, like the police examples.
What do you call? Well, how do you call this mid shows fire twister gif?
Yeah, how do you call this mid? And you don't say anything. You just go, look at it.
What do you think of Daki and Girotaru? They were fine. I like the ending of them just yelling at each other. I didn't like Tanjiro just being like, no, but family though. But I did like how one of them died before they both were able to apologize. It's just like, you saved me, blah blah blah. And then they died. It's just like, no, I didn't get to say anything. I enjoyed that aspect of it.
I skipped the backstory on my first read. I skipped their backstory on my reread. Still don't know their backstory. Still happy. No, sir. No, sir.
God, you're not getting this.
I don't care. Suck my balls. Don't do that.
Don't try to retroactively make me care about these people eating monsters.
Yeah, no. Absolutely not. They're reveling. They're going, ooh, I can't wait to cut off your head and drink your bone marrow. But I was just a little sad human and I had
Why don't nobody read my play?
I can write good, y'all.
That's me.
Come on. No. And him, and
you want to
got sprinkled throughout his the fighting stuff.
You want a quick rundown of Rui? His backstory?
No, thank you.
Cool.
No, I don't.
If you want to see mid, try being an isekai fan. You merely adopted the mid. We were born in it, molded in it. I didn't see my first good anime until I stopped crossing the road. Yes, Demon Slayer isn't a complex narrative political heavyweight like Attack on Titan is right now, but it doesn't try or need to be. Tanjiro, Inosuke.
It doesn't need to be, cause the animation really pretty.
What about the manga? Does it need to be in the manga? Because that's where the story originated.
Trying to read Demon Slayer is rough. It's boring, dude. I just got done with that swordsman arc. I am having a hard time getting through Hashira training arc. Hard time.
I am in the beginning of the Sword Island arc, and I'm just dragging my feet because I'm like, well, we're almost at the end, and Muffs ain't talking about this, so why the f am I reading it? I'm wasting my time here.
What do you think of Doma Upper Moon 2? I don't remember him.
Oh, no, not the super eyeball. Oh, the Inosuke's killed my mama dude.
Ah,
I like his personality of just like, ooh, he's very foppish and flamboyant. But I don't like the interconnection of just like, yeah, I killed your mama, I killed your sister, and I killed your mentor, and I don't like that.
It's
because
too
it's
much.
just like, I need to give Inosuke a big fight. So this guy killed his mama.
His mama, he barely remembers, and as far as we know, don't really care about. Because he doesn't even understand family, really. Until he starts learning. Wow. How can Nux say that Demon Slayer is good at overpowering an overpowered villain when you have this? I don't remember his arguments. It's out of my mind.
Did I say Sword Island?
Yes, you did.
Oh, no.
And I went, okay.
That's how little I care. I care more about a fictional Sword Island that we made up in the Drit stream in 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago than this thing that I'm actively reading right now.
Actually, he married his mother and raised him as a son for a bit, if I remember correctly.
Sure. Yeah. And it's just the connection, the interconnection part that I have a problem with.
Zenitsu. They might not have an ocean level amount of depth to them, but they fill the exact role they need to, just like...
This is the same argument! They're filling the role they need to! Who doesn't? Who wouldn't?
And it goes right back to what he said a minute ago where he just goes, yeah, the story isn't complex or anything, but it's doing what it needs to do.
Isn't that Black Clover? Wasn't that Black Clover? Isn't that what Yuno needs to do? He's not super death or whatever, but that's what it needs for the story.
What a complete and total just cover up of just like, yeah, it's not super anything. It's just not super anything, but it's
I love how
for the story.
everybody just slides that in.
Yeah,
just
they have to.
Yeah, it's not, it is what it is. What about the anime?
It is what it is. They ain't doing anything revolutionary, but it is what it is over here.
Hatenko was the sword village demon that they fought that could split into people. I like the
old man.
Yeah, old man. I like the different personalities, but that's about all I can say about that. I like the power itself. That was different power. Didn't like the coming together kid booish type of thing. Yeah. Didn't like that one.
Every new character introduced. Tengen had some big shoes.
See what he says about that.
Or the exact role they need to, just like every new character introduced.
Okay, they fill the roles.
Like, what shonen doesn't have the character filling the roles they need to?
What a horrible analysis. They just fill the roles that they need to.
Again, this would be like us trying to distill why this is popular. What is it?
What is it? What?
Tengen had some big shoes to fill, coming after Rengoku stole the show, but I think he was the perfect guy.
7 minutes in, and he's finally talking about something that isn't in animation.
Didn't I say we would take out the animation stuff, we would have like a 3-minute video on our hand?
Dude, unbelievable.
And I wasn't far off.
To do it. Yes, he's a Hashira. Yes, he's confident and powerful, but he's oh so aware about his own limits. He has his own people he looks up to, he respects. He knows he's not the greatest or strongest demon slayer to ever live, and it was just really humbling to see a man who had accepted that he wasn't the star that shone the brightest, which made him
He literally said, I am God. Literally said that to these people.
How many characters are walking around like cock of the walk, I am number one Hashira? Is there any? That's not a praise.
Most of the Guinea were humbled. Nettie was just like, no, y'all shit.
This dude is just like, what is he talking about? Who's...
Big shoes to fill. There's 6 other Hashira.
Man.
shine even more. Like, the dude just seems like a chill bro you'd hang out with. Hell, I'd like to
have a beer with this gentleman. Don't care. Is he a good character? Not chill. Good character.
And if he is, why is he?
I'm a pint. Okay, and now he's cancelled. You can spend an eternity picking apart the plot conveniences or characters, but at the end of the day, I watch shonen anime for the moments that make my jaw drop on the floor.
Alright then.
He literally just said it. You could pick apart the plot, the conveniences, the characters, whatever, but at the end of the day, I just want to watch pretty things.
This is what it's all about.
This is what it is for me, and Demon Slayer delivers it, so I have no problem.
I just want my jaw to drop. Why are you doing what you're doing then? Why don't you just come on camera every week and just go, yeah, this is pretty. This got some hype moments. And that's it. Because you're not doing anything. Good. You went for almost 5-6 minutes going, yo, the animation, no. No, we got it. In minute 1. You're not convincing anybody more by going, look, more animation.
And Demon Slayer made me open my jaw so wide, a JoJo fan would have thought I just finished sucking 1,000 dicks, because I think what shines about Demon Slayer...
I don't understand.
I laughed, though.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear laughter.
I laughed in my soul.
Oh. I didn't see that. You have no soul. So what happens when the next pretty thing comes? Do people just move on for Demon Slayer? I guess your fans don't care as much as you think you do if it's that easy. I feel like if Jujutsu Kaisen was 13% prettier, it would overtake it. But I feel like nothing's going to overtake it until Demon Slayer ends. Because then people are going to start looking for it. They're just waiting for their next Demon Slayer right now. Eventually that's not going to happen anymore. So they got to do what they got to do. Upper Moon 5? Which one was that one?
I think that was Jarman.
Didn't like him. I did like his... Hey, no, this man is a true artist, and I gotta break him. I don't give a shit about nothing else right now.
That was a good moment.
It's breaking this guy, his concentration, because I'm the artist. Well, Dragon Ball Super must be a 10 out of 10 because my jaw hit the floor because of the content bullshit that don't make sense.
What about the hype moments in that? And if you're
What makes
going
Dragon Ball
into,
fans the worst? When you're going, yo,
yeah,
the
you
hype-
can pick apart the plot conveniences and the characters and stuff, but I'm looking for jaw-dropping moments. What if somebody hopped into your comments going with that exact same sentence where you going Dragon Ball fans are the worst? What can you say? No. What's your argument against somebody when they say something against something that you don't?
I don't
Gigguk
see-
goes, yo, this thing is trash, and they go, yeah, but my jaw hit the floor, and you can pick it apart, but whatever.
I don't see how he has a video dissecting the characters and plot of Black Clover
Poorly.
when he's going, I don't care about the plot and the characters. I come to Shonen for the hype.
He didn't get the hype, so then he has to look at the plot and the.
He didn't get the hype
characters
for
and
19 episodes of season 1.
stuff. Man,
Is its simplicity. A lot of people are like,
Oh no! Not this argument again! That can't be what he just said!
Fucking 1,000 dicks, because I think what shines about Demon Slayer is its simplicity.
excellent.
Another one of these stupid bastards just going as simple as bad and everything except Demon Slayer for
Where it
X
shines.
reason.
This
It
is
shines because of simple. I hate this.
The simplicity
Dude!
is what makes it good. It's not. It's excelling in its simplicity and crap like this.
If simplicity is good, then why don't people like part 1 of JoJo?
Yo,
It's not pretty enough.
yo, that is a very good point.
Where's the animation? Upper Moon 6. That wasn't Rui, was it?
I think it might have been Immu when he got a promotion.
Oh, the train dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Immu.
Yeah, he was cool.
No, Upper Moon 6 are the twins.
They were fine. I really need to turn down the volume when I listen to you guys. I try to have a compressor on. Maybe I need to adjust it next time we stream. Because I try not to blow y'all ears out. Because we do scream a lot.
I move away from the mic to breathe.
I mean, I turned my head to scream. It was still loud. Sorry. I went away for a bit. What did I miss? You going back away because this ain't it. Animation, pretty, simple story is what makes it good.
Characters, whatever. Their simple
Plot.
is good.
Solid. Shrug shoulders.
A lot of people like to say, well, Demon Slayer wouldn't be as good if it wasn't for the animation. Yes, and Berserk wouldn't be one of the most beautifully illustrated manga of all time if it was drawn by a drunk ape.
No, see? Oh my god.
Oh,
he
dude.
just completely... Oh, he poisoned the well there.
Holy
He completely
crap.
misrepresented the argument. Demon Slayer as a series wouldn't be as good if it wasn't for the animation. Yes, and Berserk wouldn't be drawn pretty if it was drawn ugly. Do you understand the difference of what just happened there?
Yo.
This man is a bum. I cannot believe
That-
he got away with this. That is not comparable.
Not at all.
The series itself would be bad if it wasn't for animation. Berserk wouldn't be pretty if it wasn't pretty. Bro, are you you cannot be serious. How did he write this and think, yeah, that's the point.
That's gonna get through the wall.
That just has to be a meme. It has to be a joke. I cannot believe he's sitting there legitimately thinking I made a point in defending Demon Slayer by bringing up Berserk. Berserk.
Berserk.
Just get with a giant lollipop.
This is dessert.
No, that's the sword. It's just a giant.
One of them Flintstones roll up tube ice creams. Dessert.
It's the Toriko crossover.
illustrated manga of all time if it was drawn by...
No, I gotta hear that whole thing again, because y'all do not understand how terrible that was.
Simplicity. A lot of people like to say, well, Demon Slayer wouldn't be as good if it wasn't for the animation. Yes, and Berserk wouldn't be one of the most beautifully illustrated manga of all time if it was drawn by a drunk ape.
Dude, that is incredible.
That is nowhere near the same thing. And the fact that you believe that you made a coherent point is astonishing.
Unbelievable. I cannot believe Gigguk got away with that bullshit, y'all. I legitimately cannot believe it.
Storytelling through art is different from art is pretty. Yeah, that's a very good point. Because the art sort of like helps with the gothic nature of the world in something like a Berserk. But this is just really just pretty.
Characters, world building, power systems. It doesn't necessarily go above and beyond compared to some of its counterparts, but it doesn't really need to.
It doesn't need to when the animation is really prettyful. That's why people say it would be mid if not for the animation, Gigas. Not because the animation wouldn't be as animation, because the story itself, the series itself, would not be as good in your eyes if not for the animation, because you're going simplistic story, nothing complex, everything's whatever, we done seen it 1,000 times, but animation. But animation is the problem.
If it's this hard in the moments that matter, it's doing
the moments that matter are the fights. That's what we're clapping for when it comes to a series. The moments that matter are the fight. We don't need this the slice life stuff. We don't need people talking. Nope. We need the punch.
Is the moments that matter, not the moments that lead up to this. Not people explaining, not big emotional outbursts. No, this is what matters.
Exactly what it needs to do without complicating shit. When you get to this level of popularity this fast, it isn't the intricate nuances that play the biggest factor, it's how well you can execute the simple stuff. Your grandma will...
No, it's the pretty, and there's no way to discern why it's super popular. It just is. Would Berserk still be good if it was a book? That's a good question. Yeah. Because I think a lot of people gravitate towards the story and the way it's executed and stuff. I believe, maybe not as good because it's a completely different medium, but I think it would still be good.
I think you can equate that to like something like a hamburger and seasoning. Yeah, you can just have a hamburger without your salt, your pepper, and your stuff like that. It's like, yep, this is a serviceable hamburger. But then that seasoning, which is the drawing in this aspect, in this analogy, is what makes it, just kicks it up a notch. But, you know, still a hamburger. I can still eat a hamburger without seasonings and stuff.
Yeah, it's still good. Yeah. Five Guys. You tried. I didn't like that story, Maria. I did not like the story of just like our master avenging.
You made fun of me, and then you became a demon, and you learned everyone but the first, and I learned only the first and not the other ones, and now we must fight. Okay, cool.
I didn't like the tie-ins in it, so in that aspect.
Are you watching other shows? And she asks, "What's that?" And you have to explain, "Well, you see, Grandma, this kid's trying to find his dad, so..."
Oh, dude.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, dude.
Oh, Grandma, sit down and let me explain a story to you. Where you could just look and put it on for the grandma, and she'd be like, "Oh, pretty."
Yo, the grandmas
so easy
are watching,
that a grandma can love it.
Grandmas are watching like Gunsmoke and westerns, and they want
long-running soap operas and stuff.
They want story and characters that make them go, "Oh, the drama," and that's what grandma wants.
And I'm not trying to explain some anime to my grandmama like she gonna sit down and watch it. I don't care about anybody's grandmama liking Demon Slayer because of the simplicity. That does nothing for me.
They use their Nen, which is a power, to transport them into a video game, which isn't really a video game, to find clues, and now they're playing a game of volleyball because that's one of his...
You would not describe it like this.
No.
You absolutely would not.
This is bullshit. Oh, they got transported into a video game, and now there's cards that they have to collect to escape the video game. That's just that easy. And then as things comes up, if she's still watching, go, what are they doing now? Oh, that's their power system. It's like spirit energy.
I can't wait to see how he describes Demon Slayer.
No, you go here, there's demons, you beat them by breathing. See how simple it is? See, grandma not looking, yo.
Just leave it at he's searching for his father. Yes. You don't need all this. Once you start asking more questions, then you can fill in the blanks.
I saw someone wanting to watch The Legend of Korra because she liked the platypus bear. Anything can hook anybody into anything and just go, oh, okay. Somebody didn't like watching, somebody never wanted to give One Piece a chance. They saw a gif of Gear 2nd Luffy and went, I guess I'll watch One Piece.
Dad's friends who may or may not know where his dad is, except everyone also has superpowers like he can use rock, paper, scissors, he can use electricity, and then there's also a clown who can turn his energy into bungee gum. So your grandma goes, I don't get it! I really hope your grandma doesn't sound like this. As opposed to when she walks in you watching Demon Slayer and you go, oh, well, this guy's a Demon Slayer and this guy's a demon and he's trying to slice his head off. So your grandma goes,
so, how... Nothing about the power system. Nothing about the sister being captured. Nothing about the family dynamics and the themes and
the sister being a demon that he's trying to find to get cure her. So he's taking the blood of demons to give to a demon doctor so she can save and possibly turn his demon sister into a human, and the demon sister can grow larger and smaller at her own whim, and he carries her around in a knapsack. Dude, this dude is a bum. I cannot believe this. I cannot. Angering, disgusting.
Fuck them demons. You got the good guys, you got the bad guys. The bad guys lose when the good guys slice their head off. It's so simple your grandma can follow along, and so every fight's just one massive build-up for this single moment. And Demon Slayer pushes this build-up to the absolute limit of intensity. The second half of the entertainment...
Why is that guy using fire? Well, it's not actually fire. It's a representation of fire. And why is that guy using lightning? Well, it's not actually lightning. It's a representation of lightning. But he's moving fast as lightning. He's bouncing off certain bricks that's flying in the air. How is he doing that? Well, I guess it's not really a representation. He's actually doing it. So there is lightning? No, there's not exactly lightning. Why is that guy, when he flashes his sword, fangs and stuff flying? The oversimplicity is disgusting, legitimately. Don't be happy to be here. This is not the time.
Nakame, the strumming demon chick, she was cool.
She didn't really do anything.
It was cool. Can you explain this logic to me? Sword masters who have been trained all their lives can't learn the sun breath, but a random family in the mountains can? Because they're descended from it, I guess. They got the scar already. Whatever, shut up.
They just do it. They
Reincarnations.
District arc is just a big lead up to one massive crescendo. No amount of lube in the world could prepare my anus for the pure, unadulterated hype that would be entering it. Some of these scenes came with such intensity that I forgot I knew my own breathing technique called, well, breathing. There were some moments that literally took my breath away.
Pause. We wouldn't even have 3 minutes without the animation stuff.
So this would be a 2-minute video.
Disgusting.
Gigguk is doing a Nux where he puts down other shows in order to make Demon Slayer look good. I feel like a lot of Demon Slayer fans like to do that. And I don't understand it. Why don't you just say, hey, Demon Slayer is good for this reason?
Yes.
It's just that simple. But so often it's just animation. Like we just said, with this video so far, we would have maybe 2 minutes of video that wasn't a joke, a preamble, a sponsorship, or something talking about animation.
And most of that it's serviceable. The characters aren't light and
I like the new Hashira.
They're there. They're doing what they can for the story. And the story's doing what it can anyway.
The issue with sun breathing is we don't know how that fucking power system even works.
It just is. And it's just the strongest. They just turn and just go, it's just the strongest. And you go, yeah, I guess it just is. And you just have to accept that.
What do you think of the upper rank one?
I think he was the best.
Yeah, more
I
than
like
likely.
that fight. I legitimately like that fight.
I can't remember much of him as a character.
I also do not. And I don't like his design.
I like the mini eyes. I like it.
I don't like it.
Wasn't he like a swordsman or something that was beloved for maybe even a sun breather? I don't remember.
I know his brother was a sun breather.
Okay, that might have been it. He was the one that would blah 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 blah.
And you also have demons that are good, but a lot of them are evil. And this guy sleeps and gets strong when he wakes up. And what about all that? No, but we're not talking about that. We're just talking about.
And this is
simple.
This is the ranking of the swordsmen. So you got the Hashras, which are the strongest, which try to kill the upper moon, which is the strongest levels of demons. No, we don't explain all of that. We just go, yo, cut off the head, yo. That's how we do it.
And it was only after the moment had passed that I remembered to take a deep breath, to take in the sheer orgasmic energy I had just experienced and double check that I hadn't ejaculated in the process. Forget the simple storyline, forget the by the book shonen form.
Forget the story, forget the genericness, look at the color.
Forget about it.
Forget that stuff. Look and consume the hype.
Forget about it.
Feel the hype. Muzan sucks balls. Maria, Muzan is a terrible villain.
I do not like Muzan at all. That last fight, which was primarily just whipping and standing stationary, was cheeks.
A comment from the video. Shows like Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer are rarities, and honestly, I wish a lot of our old favorite shows would get the same treatment with great animation.
Jesus!
That's what it is.
Jesus!
There's no filler. There's pretty animation. Pick up a book. What don't you like about Muzan? I like Muzan when he's just being Muzan. It's just the imposing figure and just like, you failed me and everybody's afraid of him. I like that aspect of him. But the second is just like, it's time for the fight, trash. Why was he a child once? Why a woman? Because he can.
Because he can. He was just like, yo, I want to be a child or a woman. Cause
he needed to get the books so he could find the blue lily, but then it didn't matter because Nezuko could walk in the sun.
Why did he have a kid? And that kid has some secrets. He was waiting for the kid to grow up.
Because
there are reasons why film is more popular than books, but it's not necessarily better. Absolutely. It's easier to consume. Boom.
There are only few shows that are ever able to make me do that. And that's the real reason I wanted to make this video. I didn't need to tell you guys Demon Slayer was a good show. I didn't need to tell you guys...
You've yet to tell him. You said it's very pretty. You didn't need to. You couldn't.
You didn't.
You just said it was pretty.
You said forget about the stuff that makes it bad or makes it generic or serviceable and just look at the pretty.
Muzan could have used other humans to try and find the blue spider. He could have done a lot of things. It's creepy that Muzan enjoys being a woman and a child. Just for no reason. Read more comments. This is interesting. I'm not what the what? Legit baby. Demon Slayer definitely stands out from any other anime I've watched. The bright colors, creative characters, and beautiful animation make it so enjoyable to watch. Yes,
and again, nothing about the video. It's about my thoughts on Demon Slayer.
The ending, Maria, you might as well just go, the last 15 chapters of Demon Slayer are complete trash to me. You might as well just say that.
Including the hop forward in the future.
Tanjiro just becoming a demon, trash. Big, ugly, stupid, stinky trash.
To go watch it because by God you probably already are. I wanted to acknowledge when I see something being taken to the next level because that's what I think Ufotable have done for a TV animated series. What we are seeing here is a team who's reached the peak of their craft. Not one who's gotten there by shortcuts, but one who's careful.
They don't pay taxes.
A pretty big shortcut.
They have so much money for lack of taxes.
Yep, there's dessert.
Yo, that's so good. Dessert. Cue triumphant music for Demon Slayer video essay all the time. Yeah, how is Batman not taxed up the wazoo? Yeah. Like, where is this going? My Hero chapter 351. I'm way behind in My Hero, unfortunately.
What was 351? Was that
way
the most recent
behind.
one? I am caught up.
Last I saw, they had the big faces where they were just like, "We're so mad," and everybody, and I'm just like, "Coda, animal dude talking to animals. What are you gonna do?"
Oh, Dobby versus Todoroki. I do not care. My fire burns hotter than all that you could ever. Okay, whatever. Sure. Flash fire. Here's my new technique. Okay, great, fantastic.
Why wouldn't UFO Table go all out? They're getting paid to adapt the source material, so of course they go all out and do their best. Absolutely. Yo got his ass whooped. You just explained it perfectly. There's another comment. The simplicity in the story is what makes it so beautiful and real and relatable emotionally. These are babies, y'all. These are gamer Joshes out the wazoo.
This is all, just look at it.
Oh, dude, Trader Reveal. I got like 2 more chapters after Trader Reveal in My Hero, and it was just like, no thanks.
I just binged it because I'm like, ooh, gotta know.
You know what? I caught up in Black Clover. Maybe I'll catch up in My Hero too.
He honed it through years of trials and tribulations. Demon Slayer feels like the culmination of Ufotable perfecting their work through a decade of hard work. There was no easy way to get to this point, no shortcut to be taken.
They don't pay taxes.
He just said no shortcuts, and now he's saying no shortcuts. Pick up a thesaurus.
And something like this wouldn't be possible without a team motivated enough to keep constantly pushing themselves to achieve.
Hey, we got paid money, so let's do the thing.
Stories, sir.
Achieve even greater heights with every new show they take on. There are only a select few anime studios out there that seemingly come with a permanent seal of quality. A studio like this not only set the bar of quality, they are the bar of quality, and no matter how ridiculously high we think they may set that bar, somehow they find a way to exceed themselves with every new project. I called the episode 19 scene a work of art for just how masterfully crafted that segment was, and Ufotable continued to deliver above and beyond with every passing season. Moments so intense, so deeply immersing that I
can't explain why the animation is better past episode 19. He's just saying that it is. My jaw is dropping. He can't explain it. It just is, y'all. It's just better.
Out of superlatives I can possibly say. It's incredible. It's a masterclass. It's a new standard for anime.
I hate that end title drop. No, but now y'all can just have.
Hey, watch an AMV, y'all! Hey, watch an AMV, y'all! Hey, here's what we're doing, y'all! Yeah, that's a Hall of Fame.
Yeah, easy.
Easy Hall of Fame. Oh, that was a terrible video.
What is he doing?
That was an awful video. Anything soft and wet, I love. I love soft and wet. Even go beyond. I love soft and wet.
I love the design as well.
I love Gappy. Yeah, that was an awful video.
Next, it's just like, well, I got second think every time we do another Gigguk because this is going to be more of this, and I'm not doing more of this. Dude is a horrible analysis YouTuber.
Since it started airing this spring,
Are people coming to him for analysis?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Are they just coming for the meme comedy and the think tank, the like think and that thing? Like, I don't know what you go to a Gigguk for. But then you go, he has a podcast where it's just a bunch of takes on anime and stuff. So I guess people do go to him for the, I guess. What the hell is Masterclass? Demon Slayer. Bye. No, people are coming for the memes and jokes like Nux. Okay, yeah, it's gotta be. Just the meme comedy and then intersplice with anime type things. I enjoy the podcast more. I feel like people's personality, you can really explore who they are as a person through their podcast. Nux just seems always on, and I cannot. But Gigguk, from what I've seen, their podcast, it's mostly okay. There's some takes I vehemently disagree with, but the format itself is fine.
The description.
The description of this video, y'all.
Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Gotta have them both. Gotta do the both.
has been the talk of the anime town lately.
19. Have you seen it?
What is it that makes this latest Shonen Jump hit
It's so pretty, y'all.
What is it that makes this this latest Shonen Jump hit so compelling? Let's find out. Sponsored by Crunchyroll Expo. Get your tickets.
Can you go to his recent videos and see what his views are like? Because I've heard that he has fallen way off.
Big off. You know what? These last two, 500,000 for the last two.
Okay.
Why you should watch Jujutsu Kaisen 0 is at almost 300K.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the subscriber to
view ratio
is very bad.
Man, Gigguk.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while because, dude, this is horrible. This animation, no analysis. Look at it, pretty bush is bush, and no.
Since it started airing this spring, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba has
Pause.
What
is for my sister. If it's for my sister, I'd even defeat a demon lord. That's very funny because there's a show there's a very similar title to that, and that's where the joke comes from, and that's where the comedy.
Yeah, we recognize the reference, so we do the clap.
You may laugh now.
Cool.
kind of flown under the anime community's collective radar, at least as much as a Shonen Jump adaptation can. It's
until episode 19.
It sure was pretty, y'all.
It was so pretty, everybody.
Look at it.
Obviously been more popular than most of the shows going, and been noted for its stellar production value and stylistic flourishes, but it wasn't really hyped up in the same way that The Promised Neverland, Attack on Titan, and Dr. Stone have been.
Pause. You see those 3 story-based in anime and manga? Not just pretty.
Mother's Basement makes me want to vomit.
Yeah.
Hasn't even started, really.
hey, why'd y'all vote for it for the last viewer request month?
It was so high in there. We did 2 of that bastard. Toru, the little kid.
Adachi? He cool. Let's look it up. Demon Slayer.
No, that's JoJo.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah.
The main. Yeah, I didn't like it.
I liked him.
I liked the character. I didn't like his motivations and stuff.
Why we don't watch anime anymore? I wonder why. Yes, I might have to watch that, see what they're talking about there.
Okay, so I want to give the studio that made the anime credit. They make great animation, but are working with a loaded deck. The story that got is bad, and filler is more or less dead.
Yeah, they have time to make it, so they don't really need to have filler in it. So that's good.
Last week, that changed in a big way as fan reactions to the fight at the end of episode 19.
19! Sound the alarms! 19, y'all! 19! What? You add those together, what does it have? What does it make? A 10! A 10! 1 and 9, 10. 1 story, 9 animation, 10. 19! Turn it off.
Shut up, Chris. Shut up. Shut up, Chris. He's just saying episode 19.
That's what I'm all saying. That's what it is.
He spit on me.
I know I did. I can feel it flying on my cheeks.
Wonder if the power was cool, but I didn't like how it ended.
Wait a second.
What are you looking for?
Just going back to the release dates. Episode 19 was August 10th, and this video was August 24th.
You just gotta put it out as quick as possible. Episode 19 now is cool.
19.
Who cares about the story? Who cares about what's coming next? Consume the hype. Feel the hype.
Hey,
be the
Mother's
hype.
Basement, you sack of garbage. Why didn't you make a video about Demon Slayer before episode 19?
It's flown out under the radar as much as a shonen adaptation.
Why didn't you put it to your large audience?
Hey, it's work to view ratio. I'm putting in 13 hours of work, so I need 300K views, and Demon Slayer not doing that, so why would I talk about it?
It's a little lollipop. Yo, legitimately, Berserk might be hype. It's the future. Little candy man. Skinny arms.
Oh, I just remembered something in the video that's gonna set them off. Everyone turn down your headphones. Oh no! Oh no! Don't do this! Don't do this!
But dude, come on with this. We gotta release this video because 19, y'all. Because people are gonna be searching for Demon Slayer, and I want them to look at my video talking about 19. The number 19 is gonna haunt me forever.
It's gonna be like Rosebud and you drop the snow globe, but it's just gonna be 19 and you're gonna drop a Demon Slayer figure, a Nezuko figure.
Like,
19.
what does that mean?
That was like 50 years ago.
Man dies homeless and penniless, yells 19 before dying. Well, this is newsworthy, I guess.
Dick's out for episode 19.
I'm planning to give the full anime.
Are you guys done with Gigguk? Possibly forever, yes.
Possibly. Because, my goodness.
We've done 3 videos of him, and it's some of the worst videos we've done. I cannot believe how bummed this man is.
The horrible content analysis of Black Clover. The salty run back of, wait a second, y'all. I only watched 3 episodes and then I put out the video, but now I done watched more of it and it's actually good and I'm sorry.
The salty run. I don't know what it the salty run back.
Fight at the end of episode 19, which I'm planning to give the full anime treatment soon, pushed the series to Twitter's trend.
We will not be watching that video.
No, I saw
that video
and I went
is barred from viewer request month. Barred.
We can't bar video.
We get 1 professional veto each. Vetoed.
It's not
Vetoed.
You don't even know if they would have added it.
Vetoed. It's all about suffering. And you know these bastards are going to try to outdo themselves from last year.
Oh,
you know it.
Viewer request month 2 is going to be some
Month's got videos in the chamber.
They
like waiting.
Just like, all right, I'm going to unleash this torrent up to the viewer request month 2.
Bar.
Alfonso, I'll be your voice. Because he got tired by trying for Gigguk.
Tab and to the top of our anime. And with good reason. It was a phenomenally executed fight that...
So pretty.
19.
So animation.
19, y'all. It rocketed up because 19 and it was pretty. But before that, it was just flying under the radar. But 19.
Tandro got a ton of empathy, but he's not one of those annoying, no, I'm not going to kill this dude who murdered 100 people type. No, he's just going to feel very sad for them afterwards. They're not people no more. Why do the lower rank moon exist? To motivate them to become upper moon, so they kill a lot of humans. End of story. The only reason demons exist, period, for Muzan is so he can find one that can walk in the sun and consume him.
Served as a perfect capstone to an equally phenomenal story arc.
Phenomenal story arc. Hey, Jeff, I appreciate that you're talking about the story at least. You're wrong. But
No. Themes.
I don't want themes, dude. I don't want.
One of the rare events in anime so good that it didn't just increase my hype for what's to come, it also helped me better understand and appreciate what the series was going for leading into it. So today...
Cause it was so pretty?
It recontextualized everything before. Cause it's pretty and themes. Dude, if this is gonna be a theme video, Demon Slayer will be the worst month.
The most mistaken month. And you still want to do another video or 2.
We have to.
No, we don't. We ain't got to do nothing.
Well, we don't really have to do anything. You are correct.
These type of people go to an art museum and say it was mid because the art wasn't as good as Demon Slayer. Where's the animation? It's not moving. Read a manga, please.
Hey, before I dig into the gritty, spoilery details of that
Sponsors.
specific fight, I'd like to examine what makes the show so damn good in general. If you'd like to see for yourself, you can of course watch all of Demon Slayer right now using today's sponsor, Crunchyroll.
You believed? You said it. You put it out into the world. Then you no longer believed, and then he okie doked you.
Yep.
Now,
Such is the way of the world.
how good is this sponsorship going to be? How good?
Crunchyroll is something I believe that he would watch and he thinks that his audience would go into.
But how is it just going to be a script? Is it going to be personal experiences? What is he going to do with this?
He's gonna relate it back to videos that to anime that he's already done. Like if you watch my whatever ReZero video, you can watch ReZero on Crunchyroll.
Now let's start with the obvious advantages this series has.
No, that's it. That was it.
Oh, we're probably gonna get a little bit more in a minute.
Okay.
As a ufotable show, Demon Slayer's CGI backgrounds are of course breathtaking, and the traditional animated elements
they
are
are.
impeccably composited into them.
Impeccable.
For
They
wide
are,
shots, the
indeed.
show sometimes
Wide
uses
shots.
high-quality
I
CG
agree.
rigs of its main characters that manage to look just as good as the hand-drawn bits, if not better. It is one of the
they
most
do.
technically impressive digital
Technically,
anime series
sure.
I've ever seen, and it has a
Yes, it is.
distinctive artistic sensibility to back that prowess up.
course.
Like,
I will at least say that he is talking about things
Yes,
that
he's
make
explaining it.
He's not just going look at it.
And I commend him for this. This
That's
will
a
probably
very-
not be Hall of Fame, hopefully. Hopefully.
many shonen anime, Demon Slayer's action scenes are peppered with flashy effects, but not because its heroes use flashy superpowers. The Demon Slayers are almost regular swordsmen, not magicians or aliens, so impressionistic elemental effects are used to add character to their sword technique.
But there's also people that can run faster than trains. Lightning, just pshoom. There is aspects of supernatural within the fighting. No, the water and stuff isn't there, but it's not just regular swordsmanship.
See-
the man can cut a rock.
Triton, earlier when you were talking about us being very me and stuff up and lately, this is what we would be if people just explained themselves. He's explaining it, we're dissecting it, moving on. Wait, did he say that? Wait, no, or was that a comment section? Okay, quote marks, comment section. I've been noticing a trend here. Shonen protagonists are slowly becoming more human. What are these dumb bastards talking about? I smell his video being a Hall of Fame.
As a sort of visual metaphor. Tanjiro's sword flows through his foes like water. Zenitsu's strikes fast like lightning. As our heroes fight, they paint the battlefield
Pause.
with
Nothing for Inosuke. Because he couldn't do
he
it.
swing sword.
these elements, and the effect is really something to behold. Besides making these more grounded fight scenes look anime beautiful, this also allows us.
But then I also don't like the animation just being there as an aesthetic thing, because he's just like, yeah, 10 form, big water dragon. And
What did that mean?
You can just look at it, and if you take away the animation stuff, it's just him running and just slash. What is that big dragon supposed to represent?
Yeah, like what is the sword? Like if we take away the effect, what is his sword doing in that instance?
What makes that different from a Form 9, a flowing dance, or whatever?
As viewers to intuitively understand the differences in their fighting styles without needing lengthy explanations of technique.
No, we should get some explanation of techniques because we don't understand the differences of breathing.
It's a brilliant action conceit that feels decidedly novel in the modern Dragon Ball influenced shonen landscape.
Whoa, those were some words. We said, we said Gigguk get a thesaurus. Down that back, mother's basement. We need a middle ground here, cause that was some words. Let me go back to that. Hold up.
brilliant acts of intuitively understand the differences in their fighting styles without needing lengthy explanations of technique. It's a brilliant action conceit that feels decidedly novel in the modern Dragon Ball influenced shonen landscape. Still, even with all it
novel.
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe he means that other series are very big and grandiose with their big planet-destroying blasts, where this is just sort of grounded in sword/lightning fire.
But I could say that for a lot of shonen. Like, I don't think they can destroy planets in Yu Yu Hakusho.
Sure.
Like, it was even in the era of the Dragon Balls. Like,
Give him a cookie for trying at least.
He is putting in effort, and I cannot believe that Gigguk is farting out memes and pretty and doing better. What's the best arc of Demon Slayer? I think we had this discussion before. I think it was one of the earlier ones.
The one with little simp kid and ball lady.
Yeah, the kicking demon. Yep, that was it.
It has going for it aesthetically and conceptually. Demon Slayer's real strength lies in its characters and its confident, thematically driven storytelling.
Yeah! Thematically driven. This video.
I was hyped when he said characters because I was expecting animation. And I'm like, no, he's going to go into other things than animation. And then thematically driven storytelling.
He has accurately sidestepped the animation, but then he just cartwheeled into the street and got hit by a theme truck.
Dude, like, thematically driven. Again, themes are what you derive from them. And if you want to derive themes from a story, all stories are thematically driven. Yes. I don't understand. Please, can we just stop with themes? Can we just stop with themes? I will take 13 more animation videos if the word theme is never in another analysis video. Or at least not the crux of what you're saying. Throw it in for some peppering. It's not the meat of it.
Talk about the story, but don't you can be like, you can praise the story without bringing in themes. You can do it quite well.
You can cook a burger without the pepper of themes.
But pepper it in. Don't have it just.
You're cooking pepper.
You're sliding me a cup of pepper and just going, here you go. It's like, where the meat? Where the protein?
And I'm honestly surprised to be saying that, because when I first started watching it, I kinda got the impression that it was a bit of a meat-headed bro show, indulging in endless action for action's sake. I couldn't...
The first episode, there was one moment of action with the Gigguk, so it couldn't be that. In the second episode, there was one moment of action with the demon that came out the thing and sliced his head off.
And then it's some training.
And then, like, episode 4 or 5 is when we get Hand Demon. Why would you think that, Mother's Basement?
When will they praise the story writing with reasons why? Shut up. That's when they'll do
themes is a reason why.
Hey, listen to these themes, yo.
Couldn't have been more wrong. This is a thoughtful anime with quite a lot to say on very important topics.
Family. What's the difference of this and Fast and Furious? Like, thematically, what is the difference between Demon Slayer and Fast and the Furious?
I cannot speak on that because I have seen exactly one Fast and Furious movie, and I was barely paying attention.
Hey, it's family. And nothing stronger than family.
The meme came to life.
The meme was life.
It just prefers to let its fist do the talking most of the time, so to speak. As shonen action anime go, Demon Slayer is, above all else, an incredibly efficient series.
We can't be doing this with efficiency. What? Where? When? Who?
Who started it? I just want to talk. I just want to talk.
Efficient. Again!
I can't with this efficiency bullshit. I don't care about efficiency. Give me a good story.
Oh my goodness.
You dumb. I cannot with efficiency.
There's so many people talking about efficiency.
What does it do? What does it lend to the story to be efficient?
Oh my goodness.
Does it make the story better?
Why do people keep saying this?
Holy crap! Efficient! Like, what can we even say to this? No, it's not. It's inefficient. Like, what's the discussion to be had on efficiency?
It's worthy of praise, but we can't really deride it. It's efficient, y'all, I guess. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, depending on what this individual thinks of efficiency.
Efficient?
There's so many people saying that. Where did it come from?
It cuts out almost all of the fat between the meaty fights that it knows shonen fans are here for. In this first season, at least, the story, aided by Tanjiro's talking crow, drags our heroes from one brutal brawl to the next, with at most an episode of downtime between its clashes of blood and steel.
And that's worthy of praise.
Just doing stuff more. Not having any downtime, I guess. How is that? What's different between that and the beginning of One Piece? Hopping from island to island. Do island stuff, hop to the next island. Maybe an episode in between.
It's not pretty.
First filler was...
It's not pretty.
But it's efficient.
But it's not pretty.
But it's efficient.
Yeah, but...
And he's arguing efficiency here.
You want efficient? Read a manga.
Yeah.
Ban Mother's Basement. We can't be banning all creators.
I wouldn't mind that.
We're not banning Mother's Basement. I'll discuss banning Gigguk because his content is worthless.
That's what I want out of my story. Efficiency. You got your quote that you go back to, and I got mine.
Yeah, that's what I want out of my story. Efficiency.
Now, that pure fight-focused structure could very easily become exhausting and tedious if handled poorly. There's a reason that My Hero Academia takes significant time off for dorm decorating and other less combat-driven story arcs, and gives its big fights a lot of build-up before letting fists fly. But Demon Slayer does an impeccable job of using those conflicts to advance its central themes and character arc.
Its central themes and character arc.
But you see what he just did there? Over in My Hero, yeah, there's more downtime, and that's fine, but over here there's less downtime, and this is fine. Both are just fine. Both ways of doing it. Efficient and less efficient.
Anko, they got to read from the same playbook. I swear, it's just the same arguments regurgitated with a pretty or more simplistic word. Like, it's the same stuff. Appropriate bullying.
We don't bully people here.
Then we do appropriately.
We don't know.
Don't make me grab the locker again.
Ensuring that each battle really means something and moves the plot forward in substantial ways.
So instead of the downtime leading to the plot in the story, it's happening in the fights. Yeah. And that's good. But doing it the other way is also good. What makes it good? Something. Bully all the themes. Every theme can get bullied appropriately. All for One is trash. It was fine for a big end boss fight. All Might took him out, and then it's supposed to be I always forget the guy's name. The hand dude. Shigaraki. It's supposed to be his time, and now it's just not.
I don't like the concept of his power of just like everything, any quirk that you can think of, I just got it, all of it.
6 strength quirks right now, and teleportation quirk, and let's go.
I would prefer more simplistic. Hey, we know what Shigaraki could have done of just, hey, touch you melt, but then he got all the powers, and that it makes it less interesting to me.
DA, what is the theme of Sket Dance? Friendship?
Togetherness, friendship, coming together to help your community, being the best that you can be, overcoming what you have to help others, overcoming your past to help others. I think that would be it, based upon the three people.
I keep being later and later
And
to
also,
these streams. You can just not be here in school.
You can also say it's the theme of be yourself, because there's a lot of people that are just straight weirdos, and they come in, and there's a couple people that come in and just like, I want to help me stop being such a weird person. I want to be less shy, and it just goes off to be like, just be yourself. It's fine.
I was
themes.
I was way more into Kurogiri when he was just Shigaraki's right hand man and not also the friend of Aizawa and all that bullshit.
Not everything needs to connect.
Tanjiro's very first fight with Tomioka establishes his resourceful, self-sacrificing nature and demonstrates the strength of his bond with Nezuko. Their fight with the Temple Demon on the way to meet Urokodaki reinforces that bond and shows us that Nezuko is a force to be reckoned with in her own right. The mountain...
Is there any particular reason why she's that strong?
Sun. She can do the sun.
She's a freshly made demon, and this demon had just finished eating.
Yeah, but she's from the sun. And because of that, her body's different.
Reinforce these things.
She gets stronger from
and
sleep.
She's a force to be reckoned with.
Yes.
I guess other anime would have just told us that she's a force to be reckoned with, but this one shows it, and that therefore it's unique and worthy of praise. Number go up, 19.
Training arc takes Tanjiro on a long spiritual journey to discover his own inner strength.
A long spiritual journey to discover his inner strength that we see so little of, such that we get explained the breathing near the end of it. We are slowly introduced to the forms through setup and payoff, according to Catalyst Man.
What are we doing with the spiritual journey? Isn't it just a journey of strength?
He had to discover who he is.
No,
Ghosts.
he didn't.
Ghosts are spirits.
You're going the literal definition of spirit.
I can't take this. I'm dying.
She can do the sun. You have a beautiful way with words.
That Gigguk's video. It mind crushed us. Y'all lucky we still here. Alright? Chill out. We doing our best here.
Twice needed more time. At least Toga deserved more time afterwards.
While the survival test that follows shows us how much he's grown and demonstrates the incredible empathy that defines...
Jesus, incredible empathy. It's not how much he's grown. It's just showing off what he can do. Anything that he can do outside of any breathing technique would be showing how much he's grown. It's not really it's not really worthy of praise to showcase that he's doing the things that he learned. How is that like, yo, look at this. This is what it's doing. Yeah, we expect that. He didn't know what to do, and now he does know what to do. Please clap.
Anybody training would have shown off the strength of their
and again, it's not about what he did. It's about just the fact that he did it. It's just that he showcased it off, and he showcases his empathy.
Not that
the
it's
empathy
good.
bullshit is complete trash. Get this empathy hand garbage. I can smell. What about smelling the threads? You done skipped over that. But whatever.
So far.
I can smell his sadness. So I'm
Terrible.
gonna hold his hand as he dies. No, Fish, you done
He
killed
ain't
all
never
my
held.
friends.
He done never held another demon's hand, but this one in particular, for some reason, he knows to hold their hand. Come on now.
him as a character. The fight with the shadow demon clone triplet guys introduces the concept of blood demon magic that will serve to differentiate each villain moving forward, as well as some...
Okay, so why didn't Handman and the first demon and all the demons that are within the forest, where are their demon arts? What is the catalyst for unlocking a demon art? Why
Family.
What about Hand Demon? He with his family. He has familial ties.
He forgot his family.
But where's Swamp Man? What about his family? We don't get a backstory for him.
You don't know what we got.
Surely, Hand Demon was 50 years in that forest. Where's his blood art?
Family.
Why didn't he have a blood art?
It wasn't enough humans. We don't know how long.
50 years worth of humans?
Yeah, but like once a year tests? That's, what are you eating? Like,
okay, so is it
14
human
humans.
based that you unlock it? Because Nezuko she didn't eat any humans.
yeah, but she's from the sun.
That can't be
They literally said her mind is stupid because her body was preparing it for the sun.
But it allocated resources to unlock her demon arc?
Yeah, because Tanjiro's really in trouble. And
her mama wanted her to.
Her mama ghost woke her up somehow. Because she remembers. It sounds like you have a problem with this. I don't see
and Demon Slayer don't have that solution.
Clever alternative uses for Tanjiro's sword techniques and shows us
clever alternative uses. No, he just turns to the camera and goes, luckily this one that we've never seen up until this point is the best underwater.
But water wheel improved. But water wheel horizontal. What clever. I usually do it end over end vertically, but now I'm doing it end over end sideways. See?
Unbelievable.
You believe it because it happened. That's just type of big think that Tanjiro has in regards to his technique.
What happened to Gun Guy? He was chilling. I guess he just went on missions or something. I don't know. Who cares?
He ate a demon and now he can do things.
Nezuko learns her blood art because he thinks of her mother. Yeah, sure.
Blessed rain after the drought. Stop rolling your eyes every time. Blessed rain after the
horrible.
drought.
Wait a second. Did that comment say Tanjiro isn't the type of main character that forgets people for killing 1,000 people?
He still has to take them out. He's not going to be like, I won't kill you.
But I'm giving you a peaceful death. Blessed rain after a drought it's one of the worst things in Demon Slayer. Such that it appeared that one time, it's a whole form wasted on that.
But it's so blessed.
how effective he and Nezuko can be as a team. The Asakusa arc officially puts our heroes on the big bad's radar very early on for this kind of show, while subverting our...
Dude, he is just going through that Rolodex of words and just like, oh, this is gonna get them. Check this out. Okay. Efficiently. Subversion.
It puts the heroes on the big bad radar, which is very early for this type of show. What type of show is that? And wasn't he already on the radar? That's why he killed Tanjiro's family, because of the sun breather bush. I believe that's what happened. But what type of show do you mean with the big, in regards to the big bad?
There are very few like shonen that has a centralized big bad.
Yeah.
It's usually just big bad of the arc. Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball, Black Clover,
Bleach, Naruto. Yeah, I don't...
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen did that. Correct.
The Last Jedi defense. Subversion!
Alright, let's go back to the... How do you peacefully behead someone?
Just by changing your grip, you see. Let's take a look at Blessed Rain After a Drought.
Take a look at Blessed Rain After a Drought.
It's so stupid.
Let's not do it.
Okay.
What
I saw that it was a song, but it's actually a song in Demon Slayer. I thought that it was
some fan made a song called Blessed.
No, I thought it was some JoJo stuff where Prince made a... Okay, so we got Blessed Rain After a Drought. The fifth form. The user changes the grip on their swords and decapitates the opponent in a single flowing strike that causes little to no pain. It is the sword strike of kindness, used when the enemy willingly surrenders. That is the entirety of the fifth form, Blessed Rain After a Drought. So you change your grip and then you peacefully behead somebody.
What happens if you use Blessed Rain After a Drought for someone offering resistance? Like, what's the difference of one of the other strikes?
The grip, you got to change the grip, you see.
Like, does the sword fall out of your hand because it's not gripped correctly?
Well, let me read it again.
Oh, my God.
Because that's going to answer your question.
Dude, we got so many memes out of that debate.
The Asakusa arc officially puts our heroes on the big bad's radar very early on for this kind of show, while subverting our expectations of what kind of monster he is, showing how he manipulates his followers and establishing that
Subverting the expectations based on what expectation? What expectation was subverted? What do we expect out of Muzan? Dude, what are you talking about? What was subverted? We had no expectations, and if we did have an expectation, it would be that he's a cruel, merciless type of person, which he is.
Oh, dude.
Dofi is a subversion where he's crying over Monet and Virgo going, good job, thanks for dying. He cares about his dumb little family. That's a subversion. I don't praise Dofi for subverting my expectations.
Dofi is a slaver, and he's just like, but my family.
I'm getting mine, and I'm giving my people mine. But Dofi
never tried to
become a subversion.
Never tried to betray his people. Just like, oh, you thought I cared about you? No, he legitimately cared. Never, no praise for subversion. None for Dofi. Don't need it. Good character based on his character. No. Not the theme of subversion or some bush, whatever it is. No. Thematically subverted.
Subversion, no, subversion.
Other good demons do exist outside of his control. The Drumhouse battle gives us a proper introduction to a pair of wonderful supporting characters in Zenitsu, who's
you're just saying what happens and not why it's good.
Wonderful supporting characters. Why is Zenitsu
it's simply stuff that happened.
And Inosuke, good supporting character.
Is this speaking to its efficiency? What's the point of all this?
The Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
The themes of thematic subversion. Oh, that makes my skin crawl.
No, you don't understand. It is a subversion because he is scared of the main character you see very original. That don't mean nothing. Tagoro wanted death.
And he's not scared of the main character. He's scared of the earrings. It's just like, oh, them bastards with the earrings.
Top 5 buzzwords you hate. Theme, iconic. That's your big 2 right there for me.
Yep, big time.
There's in Zenitsu, who's basically Ultra Instinct Shaggy with a bit of Mineta mixed in, and the very, very good boy Inosuke. It also expands on the hierarchical structure of Kibutsuji Muzan's Demon Society and the psychological toll that his manipulation and intimidation tactics take on those who fall short of his expectations and are abandoned by him. That toll becomes the...
Was there any other ones?
They're scared.
But as far as the psychological implications of the people that were abandoned by him?
No, I think that was the only one.
So, grand opening, grand closing.
Focal point of the Natagumo Mountain arc, which throws Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Inosuke up against a family of spider-like demons led by one of Muzan's top soldiers, the 12 Demon Moons. In terms of making the grander narrative function, this arc establishes an upper limit to each of our heroes' abilities and the huge gap between them and the elite pillars, which shows us just how far Tanjiro has left to go if he wants to accomplish his quest of
Okay, why was Giyu able to do that? What is it about his
stronger
water breathing is that makes it better than Tanjiro's? It's just better. Be something if it was just like Tanjiro's way too rough. He's using too much strength, too much force.
He's using his legs incorrectly. Like you gotta swing with your hips, your shoulders, or something.
He's too front heavy. It's better if you're ambidextrous. But no, he's just better. Because shut up. I guess. Shut up. He's better. He's the water hostile. He's better. It sucks that you introduce a person who can do the exact same thing as Tanjiro and just go, he's better. 11th form. Better. He's better at the stuff that Tanjiro can do, and he also makes an 11th form. Why is he better than Tanjiro? Because he is.
What do you think of Fleck Turn? I didn't watch Heroes Mission.
I didn't like him. He sucked. Blue Man Group. He was horrible. I hated him.
There you go. You hated him.
collecting the blood of the demon moons and curing Nezuko. While it's doing all of that more mechanical storytelling stuff, the arc also explores some heavy themes.
Themes! Explores some heavy themes! This arc explores some heavy, not them light themes, heavy themes of abuse and familial ties and coming together and sacrifice and resurrection and hope and love and hatred.
I blame Hunter x Hunter for themes. I blame Last Jedi for subversion. I do not remember subversion being in the public lexicon before The Last Jedi.
Themes.
But I do know anime fans adopted themes very heavily after Hunter x Hunter. What'd you miss? Afterglow? Everything. This is awful. We've pseudo banned Gigguk from ever appearing in Revisited again because
it's a soft block.
It's a soft block of we got a firewall up and it's on moderate. Like and Mother's Basement has said theme 2 to 3 times in Subversion because Muzan actually a villain.
And this is the problem of just, oh crap, this is what, 14 days after the episode 19 came out. I gotta go.
Pump it out.
So I gotta watch everything, because I don't know if he was watching it before this even happened, but I gotta watch everything. I gotta write it, gotta edit it, gotta put it out. It's more time than Nux, but you just sitting there going, hey yo, this happened in this arc. We meet Zenitsu. We meet Inosuke, who's a good boy.
Big good boy. Big good boy energy. Lock it on Twitter.
It was clear early on that the members of the Spider Clan aren't exactly a happy family. As the mother tries and fails to use her spiderweb puppets to kill the demon slayers on the mountain, a single word from her son about telling father of her failure sends her spiraling into abject terror. And when Tanjiro catches up with her, she's all too happy to embrace death rather than facing her family. Without spoiling too much, the entire Spider household is the creation of a mind that does not comprehend love and that is not willing to give it, but still desperately wants to be loved. Because he can't come by it honestly, the head of the household chooses to take what he wants by any means necessary, forging a bond of terror within his fake family.
I know this stuff, for I have seen Demon Slayer.
Yeah, but I'm saying it with a lot of pretty words. Forging a bond.
He's not saying anything. He's
saying a lot of words.
What's
happening? Do I need to write down the words he's saying?
He's saying.
Are you not hearing them? I see you have one headphone off. Do you need me to bring up a script, write it down, take the speech for you?
Saying
what do you need from me? What do you need?
There's nothing here.
There's a lot of words here.
This is him
rushing
out this video
left
and going, yo,
we've already done
here's
7.
what this was. Here's the theme.
But that's exactly what Nux did. Screw trying to put out a good video based on a series that you think is good. I gotta put out a hype video on a series that I think is hype.
And it's very odd that it began with, yo, episode 19 happened, let's rush out a video. And it's ending with, yo, episode 19 happened, let's rush out a video. Nux, that's what happened with Nux, that's what's happening here. Yo, Demon Slayer month was a mistake.
Big mistake, y'all. This is a terrible month.
Whose fear of him is second only to their fear of the outsiders he protects them from. That fear keeps them isolated from the outside world and from each other, which leaves their tormentor as their only real human connection. It's a textbook pattern of abuse, and it couldn't stand in starker contrast to the love that Tanjiro shares with...
Didn't we just have this with So Good? Or one of them? I don't know which one. I forgot. I remember the argument, though. It's so different.
That's what it is. The contrast.
The contrast of the theme of family when you have a family of abuse and terror and one of abject, unrequited love.
Yes.
Pure f***ing love. Hey, what about the ghosts? The love, the family.
How does Nezuko feel about any of this? Is it just a base primal instinct to protect Tanjiro, or is it that she recognizes Tanjiro? In which case, does she recognize that all of her family? No, nope. Grandma can understand this. Cut demon head off. Episode 19. Look at it.
He's just explaining the plot right now and putting theme in the script, and then he just puts the video on YouTube and gets a lot of views. That's 1,000,000,000%. I feel like a lot of the things he's saying could just apply to a different shonen if he would have just do it. Well, he likes ReZero, so opinion invalid. People are a mistake. Themes of domestic abuse. Nezuko feels nothing. She's hypnotized. We're not saying that. We're not saying nothing about her hypnotization. What do you think of Yoruichi Sugiko?
Original son, man. I don't think about.
Oh,
it.
I don't.
That's the
He
answer.
plays nothing into my mind.
Yep. Almost 0%.
Nezuko and the rest of his family, as well as the bond of friendship he's beginning to forge with his companions. That conflict between
bonds
fear and
versus lack of bonds.
True bonds versus
Fabricated fear bonds. And he's gonna
That's
cut
your video, sir.
And again, he doesn't kill him. So what does that mean for the themes? They work together to do nothing. He would have cut their heads off if not for Giyu rocking up. What does that say? Nobody ever talks about that part
that
of
he
it.
lost. That he
He
legitimately
didn't
lost.
succeed. The familial bonds did nothing because dude was strong.
Top 5 buzzwords for Alfonso: theme, subversion, iconic, paneling, compelling.
That's a strong, spicy 5. That is.
Compelling might be number 3. Honestly, I hate compelling these days, and I don't even hate it that it's used so often. That's what I hate. I hate how it's used so often. I don't hate the word itself. Unlike iconic, I just hate the word itself now. It's over. Yeah. It's done with iconic.
Because iconic, I don't think anybody has ever really followed up with iconic. They'll just say iconic and just go, there you go. Not why it's iconic, what makes it iconic.
Top 5, peak.
Peak is there.
Peak is there.
Mother's Basement. Ooh, he massacred Peak. Masterpiece is up there as well.
I just was on Twitter and I saw Mike Hubie. He just got Chainsaw Man Volumes 9 and 10. And he was like, I arrived home and saw Peak had arrived. And I'm just like, that's what they're just doing it. Mid is getting up there too. Mid is getting really up there. Paneling, Nightfall, where have you been? Oh, paneling is so prevalent in so many of these. So good, just used it.
Yeah. Look at any Mark video and you'll get assaulted by paneling.
Mark has ruined Inverted for me. Compelled, I like Engaging are all fine. I don't think they deserve to be in a review. What do we think of Poochie? Love Poochie.
Yeah, Poochie.
Probably third favorite.
3 is good.
After Kira and Funny Valentine.
And love lies at the core of Demon Slayer's narrative, creating a consistent through line through all of its fights and...
The theme! That's all the theme is a persistent through line. If a through line you can pick apart in multiple areas of a story, that's a theme.
And again, you always got to look at what they're doing in these videos. Again, Mother's Basement is not saying that it's done well. He's simply saying that it's there.
It's
a
done.
lot of analysis YouTubers do this. It's here. Not how well it's done.
Look at what it's doing. Okay, but is what it's doing any good or bad? It's doing it, and that's the good.
It's different. It's different from this thing. This thing doesn't do this thing, and this thing does do this thing. Is it done well?
Totally not Mark ruined paneling. I despise the word mid. I hate how overused it's gotten. Peak is being diluted into great. The problem here is Rui is just so cartoonishly evil, like every other demon, that his motivations feel so secondary to how he's shown, and it's so hand-fisted, it is painful. Absolutely, that's so many of them.
I want family, and it stems from my parents. Something family. No.
Yes, it stems from.
I would rather go to my grave never knowing the Rui story.
Do you know how it ends? At least
everybody goes to heaven or something. He's just like Oh, he's just like, I can't be with you guys
in heaven, and they were like, "You're our child. We'll go wherever you go." And then it's a actual hell, I guess, because other demons went there too.
But do they show fire or anything?
Yeah, no. There's fire. No.
Okay, great.
The twin demons also went to hell.
Oh, they deserve it. I'm so happy.
Yeah, no.
Good.
Those are the
Burn
2 times
forever.
hell or...
Story arcs. At every turn, Tanjiro shows that he's willing to give his all to support and protect the people he cares about.
That's a
What
show.
shonen protagonist isn't willing to give their all? Outside of Yusuke going, hey, yo. That buff got horns. Ain't my problem today.
Boy, that's a curious person. That's a curiosity of this world.
All right.
All right, cool, bro. You want to scrap or what's up? What's good?
All right, you
What are we
be
doing
good,
today?
homie.
Shoot some hoops? Cars is cool. Poochie best JoJo villain in the video, please.
We're trying.
So I just watched the last episode of MF Dragon Ball manga review, and looking back, I think he might have accidentally started this paneling BS. Whoever started it needs to be exercised from YouTube. They need to be suspended for like 6 months because it's a terrible thing.
Ringo Road again was a very good villain. Love him. Curious if Tanjiro's quest to collect Mulan's blood from demons. Why only target the upper moons? Why not collect blood from the lower demons since they also have moon? Yeah, I wonder.
Maybe it's the higher concentration of his blood.
I'm sure that they said something about it.
I mean, I just read it. I'm sure it's just a higher concentration of his blood.
Kindness inspires all of them, even the boorish Inosuke and the cowardly pervert Zenitsu, to do the same for him. Tanjiro's sword skills and superhuman
it doesn't for Zenitsu. He went into the forest because Nezuko was there and he real horny for her. He wants to give her the lightning penis. And at any other time in future stories, it's not courage except the very thing in. It's mostly just, oh no, a scary thing happened, now I sleep and now I can talk it while I'm sleeping for some reason.
He's willing to do push-ups and sit-ups and all the breathing, super breathing technique. He knows that he can only do one form, but he never practiced to do it while awake. Why not? What's stopping him from doing it while he's awake? They literally show him doing push-ups and stuff. After the train thing, it was just like, it's been 3 months since the train thing, and then they go into the entertainment district. He never learned to perfect it while he's awake. He never made his own form, since we see that that's possible with the 11th form of water breathing.
Blade,
what is this Zenitsu bush?
Blade, stop trying to get Phil on the Stop trying to get Phil on stream. It's coming. Just give us 2 weeks.
It's coming in 2 weeks, the 14th.
May 14th, we're doing Dark Side Phil. We're watching him watching Down the Rabbit Hole. And it's going to be awful.
It's going to be real.
Smell are nothing to sneeze at, but time and again...
I want to end this video now. His sense of smell is nothing to sneeze at.
It's very funny, you see, because...
I want to end this bush. Best cams, what the get out of here.
Hey, well, wait a second. The best adult dating site. I've seen some bad adult dating sites. If they're coming in here and spamming, maybe they do got the best. Maybe we listen to what they got to say.
Phil is peak ALX content. There's nothing in this world that tops it.
Sorry. I completely agree. But we can't go back to that well too many times. I'm working on something. It's gonna be real good.
Oh yeah. We might have 2 Phil videos in the month of May, y'all.
It's that love that really saves his neck. It's implied to be what helps Nezuko get a grip on herself when she first transforms.
It's implied, and we're just ignoring the ghost mother.
Where does love come into play during the demon, the drum demon house? Where's love there? Does love save him there? No.
Zenitsu's love for Tanjiro saved Nezuko from Inosuke.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Turns into a demon, and when Tomioka is about to slay her, it's only witnessing how far the siblings will go to protect each other that stays his blade. When he's knocked out fighting the hand demon, Tanjiro is roused back into action by his dead brother's voice, and the examples go on.
But we're not talking about... Why aren't we talking about the ghost parents, the ghost family? Why aren't we talking... Are they just stuck in a purgatory, just looking over Nezuko and Tanjiro,
So-
just for the moments of horror that they might die and just go, just push?
We have these corporeal ghosts that we can see train and Clash Blades and all this stuff. And then we also just have these mind ghosts that are not corporeal, that only appears in Tanjiro's mind. And Nezuko's as well. Never explained. They're just here accepted. I will not. I hate it. It sucks.
Wait, DSP is going to watch and critique down the rabbit hole of himself, so the universe is going to get sucked in the black hole of his ego. It was like knowing everyone.
Dude.
It's going to be
It's gonna be
ego
great.
and lies.
It's
I
gonna be
can't
so
wait
great.
for the lies.
I'm so happy that he hit his goal.
He can smell the future hope.
He can do. I was riding with Eric and Corey, and they were talking about the death battle that happened between Tanjiro and Jonathan. And they were just like, Tanjiro should have won. No, they said they were talking about how Tanjiro, the fight went, and I was just like, Tanjiro can smell the future, easy victory. And they were like, smell the future, what? And I showed them the panel of, they were just like, what the? I was like, hey, this Demon Slayer. It's rough times out there. It's rough.
How do you...
You smell the future.
Hey, you smell angry. I
What
would
do
have
you
liked the
mean?
explanation. Just like the pheromones they give, anything.
Just the Zenitsu thing, just like, oh, your heartbeat is rising when you're talking about your sister. Something wrong there. That'd be something. I can hear it. But you smell sad.
I'm
Musk is
smelling
clapping for
immense
that.
regret off of you.
Just raw smelling superpower. And people just like, yeah.
They're going ghost family and people are going, yeah, what do you mean?
And on. Demon Slayer's fights are varied and fascinating, pitting relatively realistic swordplay against stand-like super...
Realistic, we don't get to see the sword play. It's a lot of swooping water effects.
Yeah.
I don't get to see him swing the blade without water.
supernatural threats to create a unique and unpredictable dynamic. But while no two...
How do ghosts even appear? Do you not think Rengoku would appear as a ghost in order to say his last words to his little brother or whatever?
I guess not.
I guess not.
I guess old drunk man never gets closure. Ghosts are... Holy crap, this is...
And
this
it's not
is
even
Force Ghosts all over again.
And it's not even like, you know, Tanjiro's family is special and that's why, because his mom wouldn't be part of that. But it's not even like that because he trained with two ghosts and then the ghost kids got to live and finally move on after Hand Demon died. Why aren't there just a bunch of ghosts? And it's not even like, oh, you got to be emotionally attached because the little brother should see Rengoku.
And it's not like you can. It has to be emotional attached because there is no emotional attachment to Rokudaki students and Tanjiro, but they still appeared to him. Why aren't the Hashiras that the twins killed like? Hey yo, there's two of them. There's two. Hey yo.
Here's how you do it. Here's what you do.
Hey, I know you think that you cut off her head, but turn around because it's another one that's gonna pop out and it's poison as well.
Garu from One Punch Man? He hasn't read One Punch Man. It's been so long since I read it. It's not worth answering anything on One Punch Man except the biggest stuff.
The ghosts hurt so much.
Yeah, the ghosts hurt it. How our Demon Slayer fights varied is just sword slashing. That's it. Because the demons have different powers, so you have to do different things to get your sword slash. And
fights are the same. From the start right up to that last battle that set the anime community ablaze, that theme of Tanjiro being empowered by his bonds with others is an undercurrent.
The theme of Tanjiro being empowered, isn't that the theme of friendship?
The power of friendship.
The power of friendship.
Y'all understand that the power of friendship meme is just a theme of friendship, correct?
The thing that we've been flagging off stuff like Fairy Tail, it is legitimately an easy one-sentence critique that a lot of people use. But it's fine here, because it's the theme of bonds.
That theme
But we
of
know
Tanjiro
Mother's
being
Basement watch
empowered
JoJo.
the Blaze, that theme of Tanjiro being empowered by his bonds with others is an undercurrent in all of them. Also ever present is our hero's compassion for everyone around him, including the monsters he must fight. Almost every demon is shown to have some pain buried deep within them, glimmers of the people
I
who
don't care.
And you should do it beforehand, so maybe I'll care about the demon when they die, instead of after the fact of me going, oh wow, they were actually kind of sad. One Punch Man is cool. It's better to read than to watch, because I hear the jokes in the anime are not great. They're not hitting. This is trash. I hate this. I hate both of these videos. I hate the Gigguk one more because his content was almost worthless.
Demon Slayer, motherfucker.
I don't know what Demon Slayer does to people, dude. I don't know why y'all are reading it so much into this simplistic story. It's an okay story at best that gets a lot of praise based on animation and sound design. Is this disputable?
The theme of togetherness and friendship or whatever.
Wait, what kind of swords are they using for the selection exams? Because if it's the colored swords, why does passing the exam let you pick an ore lump for a new colored sword? No, it's just regular swords. Just regular old swords.
But
Nope,
they wouldn't be able to kill the demons if that's the case.
Maybe
it's fallen demon slayer. These are their blades.
Yeah, I can see.
So
like
and
that.
then you pick your ore, and then you're like, yo, you got a yellow blade, which means something.
they were before their humanity was stolen from them. And because of his connections to Nezuko, Tanjiro is able to see that humanity inside of them and find...
Because of his connection to Nezuko? No, because he can smell their sadness!
And smell why they're sad and comfort them in their death. This is... And people are clapping for this.
ways to comfort them in their final moments. This gives every fight in the show a sort of beautiful, bittersweet aftertaste.
No, they all have the same one, though!
A beautiful, bittersweet afterglow, I think.
It's like going, wow, look at all of these different Hershey bars. It's like, it's just, you got one Hershey bar with like 9 different squares. It's all the same chocolate. Muff is sad about demons. Repeat.
And the demon is sad because of something that happened when they were human.
They're not yelling their backstory. Tanjiro don't know, so he's just sad outside of like the twins. But not even the backstory. It's just brother and sister, and hey, we're brother and sisters.
How did Genya get the fucking ability to fucking eat other demons and get their powers? Like, where did he get that? Simple. His body is built different.
He just built different.
In the manga, it just says his stomach's different and his body works differently than other people.
He just built different. Except that gun, pew pew.
No, he's built different.
He just built different.
I'm sorry if you can't accept it, Hanson. I'm sorry.
I'm just built different. I'm gonna eat demons, and I'm gonna do it.
This
His brother
gives
got
every
special
fight
blood. Why?
a
He just
show
built
a
different as well.
Sort of beautiful, bittersweet aftertaste. There's a
No, they literally shove sadness into your face to make you go, wow, that's sad. I don't give a about these monsters eating humans after the fact. They're dead already. Why should I feel sad for them? Why should my last impression of a demon be one of sadness because they were once human and sad?
Yeah. There's a quote I always remember from Two Best Friends play. It was when they were playing Beyond Two Souls. You know the part where Jody is a homeless person. Mm-hmm. You can go over to the side of the bridge and try to jump off. Yep. But then Aiden stops you. And they're like, that was a powerful scene, but I've got nowhere to put these emotions because the story is so fragmented. I don't know why she's here, how she got here.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel about the Demon Slayers. When the demons happen, it's just like, I got nowhere to put these feelings because it's just like, oh, be sad for this person who we're never going to talk about again. You got to reread it to be like, oh, now it contextualizes why they're doing all this stuff. No.
Please do Mother's Basement or Dress Up, Darling? No.
I haven't watched it. So.
I done read that. I'm all caught up. I don't need to hear this man go. It's so beautiful the way they explore in cosplay and suck my balls. The thematic cosplay. Shut up.
surprising nuance in how the demon...
What? They literally painted on the screen, hey, feel real sad because Rui's explore why the demon is sad.
Nuance.
What nuance are you talking about?
Surprising.
This is infuriating.
And they do it again and again and again.
What nuance is there when it stops the story to go, this is the path of the demon, and we're never talking about it again? That was just to be sad.
Bittersweet aftertaste. There's a surprising nuance in how the demons are written here. They're painted as sympathetic figures with...
No, they're not! They're painted as monsters, and then it goes, but sad!
But don't you feel sad for them, yo?
There's nothing to sympathize with as they're demons until death when they go, but they were once human and this is the sadness they had. What is the subtlety? Look up the word Mother's Basement. You're not using it right. Because there's nothing subtle about stopping the story to go real sad. There's nothing subtle here. Unbelievable bummery. Next level bummery. I thought you could escape the Hall of Fame. I thought. How can you talk about not animation and still be this bum?
Because you got to talk about something else for 15 minutes.
Just talk about it. Why are you talking about nuance of demons? Because there's not. Unbelievable, y'all. Unbelievable.
Here. They're painted as sympathetic figures with comprehensible motivations, but the series is careful to never let that excuse their actions. They've killed people, ruined lives, and they will keep doing so until they are stopped by any means necessary. They are demons, and they must be slain, but Tanjiro can at least carry out that task with kindness rather than cruelty, understanding that...
Unbelievable. What is the sympathy for Rui before the time of his death? Please explain it to me, Mother's Basement. What was the subtlety where you could see why we should sympathize with Rui?
They tried to explode, cut off his head. That's not very peaceful or kind or anything. You just hold their hand as they die. But the muff exploded. You did it. You done did it.
This ain't a task screen. There is no escape. Oh, this must be hell for them.
I mean, we can always stop. There is nothing keeping us here.
There's nothing on any video that keeps us here. But it's just the thing, the in-your-face gut punching of anime wins where it's just like...
Oh, no. That's it.
No, that's it. I can't watch a single frame more of this man. I can't hear a syllable more of this man. I realized where I remember this video from. I considered it for my free revisited. Dude.
Why?
This is why. Listen to me. This nuance on the demons. They eating people and then they go, no, sad.
No, but sad.
That's not subtle.
Sure it is.
That's breakneck. You're getting whiplash.
Pretty sad.
But subtle.
Subtle as well.
The pain they cause doesn't invalidate their own inner pain.
There is no inner pain. They're monsters until their death, and then they go,
oh, crap,
wait.
I was a human. Oh, my brother. Oh, no, my brother.
So sad.
I wanted them to hold my hand. Is that why I'm a hand monster? Oh, no.
The thematic of the hand demon, because he just wanted someone to hold his hand. His brother, even in 100 years later, he's still thinking about his brother. Shut up.
Of course, most demon slayers don't have a Nezuko and thus have no reason to share this sentimental outlook. Many of the rank-and-file soldiers we meet on Natagumo Mountain express an outright mercenary attitude toward their work, seeking to climb the ranks and increase their pay by scoring easy kills on weaker demons. The guy who stumbles on Tanjiro's argument with the Spider Kids is downright excited for the opportunity to kill a child he knows nothing about. The hunters who chase down the younger spider...
That's a demon. You're here to kill demons. It's not a child
You are a
that you know
demon slayer.
nothing about. Tanjiro knows nothing about these demons that he's trying to kill. Did you forget about that? He can't smell, read their minds. He don't know what's happening. He's just like, yo, they sad.
Spider sister in her flashback have a similar attitude. They don't see the human side of the demons or understand their individual.
What are they supposed to do? They are killing people
And eating
eating
them.
them mercilessly. We see that there are demons that can survive on a little bit of donated blood, but these people choose to kill and eat people. What are you supposed to do?
With
Blessed rain
vigor.
after a drought for everybody? No. These people
Are we supposed to stand there and wait to understand them and when the reason they're like this and then go, all right, how do we handle this situation? Or do you go, oh, he's trying to bite through my neck. I just got to end him. And then when you got to do that for 400 demons, do you just still go, oh, the sadness? You can't.
Hand Demon was just like, yeah, I really enjoyed completely disemboweling that little girl. Ha 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 ha. And Tanjiro would be like, now how did that make you feel? Is there any underlying deeper critiques that we can get to, or what's the what are we?
No one sees the human side because none of them explains their stories. They just kill. Exactly. Even if this is a little baby demon girl, that doesn't mean she's not stupid strong and can eat all of them. No one's just sitting there going, yo, I don't want to do this.
Please help me. Y'all, take me back and study me. I'll subject myself to experimentation to try to change me back, or at least like give me a painful death for all of my demon brethren. The demons are also to blame for not saying anything.
Even the drum demon was still attacking when he noticed Tanjiro was stepping around the paper. Demons are naturally predisposed to violence. If nothing else, they're predisposed to the fear of what Muzan will do to them if they don't commit violence.
Let's present a hypothetical. A demon slayer knows the pain backstory of a demon and sympathizes with them. They still have to kill them. They still have to. It's their job.
Tanjiro legit said, I can understand what you're going through, but you've eaten people, so I gotta kill you. You can't be forgiven for this. You gotta go, but I understand.
Suffering. To them, they're just monsters who need to be put down.
They are!
Hey.
You get so few of the Doctor and Simp demon. 98% of the demons they encounter, they gotta kill. Cause guess what happened? They got their arms broken in a forest killing other demon slayers. Are they supposed to feel sad for Spider Lady? As they're looking at their comrades get 9 necks broken in front of them?
Did Tanjiro try to understand this spider dad? Where was the understanding for Swamp Demon? None.
And that attitude does make a lot of practical sense when you're trying to mitigate the threat posed by demons as a whole. But how does somebody with that viewpoint deal with Nezuko or Lady Tamayo and Yushiro?
Hey, keep watching the series or read the manga and maybe you would know the answers to this.
Because they
But
literally
no,
just
episode 19 hype.
In the next couple episodes, they explain how they would deal with the Nezuko, which is cut off her head.
And cut off Tanjiro's too because he was carrying her.
And we move on.
And will the Core's attitude change should Tamayo ever complete her cure? If rehabilitation
What cure? And that didn't happen, sir. Nezuko just better.
becomes an option, is the model of justice through punishment that the Slayers adhere to still the best method of handling demons?
Read the manga, you bum! Stop consuming the animation and read the manga so you would have the answers to these questions. Cause I know. How is a non-fan of Demon Slayer know more about Demon Slayer than some of his biggest fans? Pick up the book!
No, episode 19. Gotta get this out. Go, go, go.
I will never understand the fervor to which people avoid mangas.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Especially when you're a fan of something.
I
You catch up? I love it so much. I gotta keep getting the story. I'ma read it. Mother's Basement is not a fan. He just want that ad revenue. Remember the golden rule of action heroes. Brutalize the henchmen, ignore the death of civilians, and sympathize with the boss. Absolutely. Tanjiro wasn't sad for them demons in the forest in the anime where it's just like, do you know how to cure humans? I guess there's nothing here, //.
Flowing dance. I finally did it. Where's the sympathy there?
BG, your answer lies in an analogy I learned. Very few Christians read the Bible. Yeah, they hear the words and they believe in them.
And they just live by the teachings of, hey, yo, just be cool.
Or does it become unnecessarily cruel? If you'll permit me the audacity to venture a guess as to where this very long story that's barely started...
I want to hear what he has to say.
Just to hear how
this
wrong
is
he's
gonna
gonna
be
be. Just be like,
some
oh, whoops.
bush.
Oh, whoops, that didn't happen. Sorry.
Oh, dude. That's barely started. What was this? 2019, I think? Mm-hmm. By then, I think Demon Slayer was nearing its end. Or at least like 150 chapters into a 200-something chapter story.
Let's see. Look for when... Not the manga online. I'm not trying to read it illegally. I don't do that. Chapters, here we go. Volume list. So in 2019, it was August 2000.
2020, May 17. 2020, May 17. That's when the manga ended.
But it was around the time of... No, that's 2017, not 2019. I'm like, what the... Man, that seemed real odd. Okay, so, yeah. So, it was the beginning of the final arc.
The beginning, but the story has barely started, y'all, and it was the beginning of the final arc.
It was around 134. That's when the volume came out.
What are we doing? What are we doing, Mother's Basement?
Wrapping up, homie.
Read the story.
Is going. I've got a feeling that at some point in the series, those questions are going to throw Tanjiro into conflict with his...
Whoops! Whoops!
Sorry.
His fellow hunters. With how hard the series pushes its themes of compassion, love, and understanding, I have a hard time believing that it's driving to so simple a conclusion as stop all the bad demons by killing them dead.
Whoops! Whoops!
It was the Hashiras going, hey, let's kill Nezuko. And then that was about it. Hey, Nezuko is pretty cool. All right, then. Let's cut the Rengoku cutting off this demon's head.
Right at the start of the series, Urokodaki plants this suggestion in Nezuko's head to pacify her a bit. All humans are your family. And not long after that, through Tamio, the series establishes that demons can be seen as humans within that framework. If we assume that that suggestion is the core message that the series ultimately aims to send, the way that it handles its fights and characters makes a lot of sense. If everyone is your family, then you should show them kindness and respect, even...
Oh, dear. So, this
is a square peg in a round hole.
A couple places that this can go.
There's one place. Bumtown.
One-way trip.
One-way trip.
So
I hate you, Mother's Basement -10.
So Nezuko sees demons as humans.
Some
and
demons.
thus her family.
Certain
Is it
demons.
once she knows about them? Or is it just like...
Once they help her?
Then
Look at
and
my
then it's just
shoulders.
like, hey, you were a grown lady that I had to look up to, but now you're a little kid same height as me. You just transformed right in front of my eyes. What happens there now that I see you as my family? When is that turn? When does the turn come? If it's just certain demons.
So KKK members are my family. Mother Basement versus Totally Not Mark, who can DA and BG commit suicide? Who causes us? Oh man,
Mark.
who would make us tap faster?
Mark.
I don't know.
I'd say Mark. Because he'll explain what he's talking about. He explained with the backgrounds
was
are 3D
awful.
and stuff like that. Sure. But Mark just goes paneling. And then just leaves that there. The paneling was good in this chapter, and it wasn't good in this chapter.
Hope says depends on the subject.
I'm going Mark. I'm going absolute.
I don't
Hey,
know.
DA hates absolution. Absolutely. Mark.
I'll say this. There is contemplation of never doing any more Mother's Basement. I can't say the same for Mark. The well is still moist in that man.
Mark.
You guys are weak. You got a buffer. I done seen what it's like on the other side when I watch B-List watch in Interstellar Rangers commit, and I'm laughing my balls off, and they're dying. I done seen the other side. I know what it's like. It's real fun not to be the first wall. It's real fun.
Just on the other side of the wall, you just hear gunfire and screaming, and you just go, dang, a lot of stuff happened on that side of the wall.
Oh, that's some real interesting stuff. You got a little hole there. No gunfire is gonna go through. Oh, that's some interesting stuff
like
happening
that.
there.
And if they're doing something bad that you need to put a stop to. Right now, the greatest kindness that Tanjiro can show his foes is to kill them painlessly using a technique that
That was the one time he ever used it!
One time then and ever in the series again.
Don't act like
Blessed
it was
rain
more.
after a drought has never been shown before nor since.
Don't act like this is his go-to move!
Anime wins is worse than cinema wins. It's much worse.
Cue the sad music in the video essay. Absolutely, right on time.
his foes is to kill them painlessly, using a technique that Urokodaki taught him, I might add. But if he were able to save them all...
When did he teach him that technique? Because we don't really see that, we just kind of see things.
How do you teach somebody that? How do you be like, yes, you have learned to kill somebody painlessly now? How do you learn that? How do you implement that? How do you see that that's what's been done? Is it more of a jagged cut for something like a water wheel as opposed to a clean cut for a blessed rain after in drought? No, he just did it.
Or at least give them a chance to redeem themselves. I think he'd do it without question. Even if the series doesn't go there, though, I really like what Tanjiro represents as a hero. Unlike many gung-ho shonen boys, he uses...
Who?
No. Let's hear, unlike many shonen boys, and let's hear what he's different.
Unlike many gung-ho shonen boys, he uses violence only to the extent that it's necessary to protect himself and others.
Who? Ichigo?
Literal protect man.
Deku? Who are you talking about? Where is the explanation? Why does Mother's Basement make me so mad? I don't understand it. This is awful. I'm so mad. I don't understand.
it sounds like he's explaining something, but he's not.
You know, that might
It
be
sounds
it.
like he's doing something, but he's not.
It's like that level right after where he's subverting my expectation of an explanation.
You know, like when you see those gifs on Twitter with the basketball people just dribbling all through their legs and doing all this fancy stuff. Brick. It's like, yeah, you did all that, but for what? There's nothing happened.
You done crossed up 9 people. Oh, dude, there's nothing I love more than the gif of the kid who's going through like 5 people, dribbling, just breaking ankle. Then he throws it up to his right open teammate for a 3, and it's an air ball. It's like, moms will let you down. He's putting in all this work, and it's just like, I love that gif. Oh, this video is trash. I cannot believe he's cartwheeled directly into a Hall of Fame. I cannot believe this. With barely mentioning animation. How?
Because then once you don't mention animation, you gotta talk about other stuff. And it's hard to praise Demon Slayer with nothing but the other stuff.
He returns harmless provocation from the likes of Inosuke only with...
Think about it. Why in God's name would a Rokudaki teach a technique that is merciful for demons even though his students were killed by a demon? Why would he teach that technique? Because a Rokudaki is so kind to...
kindly smiles, but responds to injustice and threats against his loved ones with righteous, valid anger. He is legitimately one of the best role models I've seen come out of a Shonen Jump title since Emma in the Promised Neverland, which wasn't that long ago, but they're both welcome outliers in an imprint and a genre that tends to over-glorify violence and aggression.
Who are you talking about? When did Naruto go, I just really want to fight you?
Asta wants to be the Wizard King, not to be the strongest, but to help people.
Sure,
He's looking for that gift, Gavin.
Oh yeah, that's my fault.
It's fun to watch a shonen battle that makes you shout, "Fuck him up!" But Demon Slayer shows that fight scenes can be engaging and interesting without relying on that response. And in spite of how simple its premise seems at first blush, that makes it feel downright refreshing to watch. I don't know what's been leaking into the water at Shonen Jump over the last few years, but they have been hitting home run after home run. And while at first glance I thought that this series would only make it to first or second, the ball hit a low-flying bird and then bounced into the bleachers, and I have lost control of this metaphor and I don't know enough about baseball to stop it.
Then why would you use it? When it hit a low flying, if it goes into the bleacher, that's a ground rule double. That's what they got to second base. Mother's basement? You're saying they went past second? No. Second base. That's the rule. I don't know. I play baseball games. That's how I know.
We're so close to the end.
What I'm trying to say is that I underestimated Demon Slayer, but with time, it's proven that it deserves to stand next to Haikyuu, The Promised Neverland, My Hero Academia, and Dr. Stone as one of the best Shonen Jump titles currently running. You're probably already watching it, but if you're not, even if the whole Shonen punch-em-up deal isn't usually your thing, definitely give it a look. As I said at the top of this video, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba is being simulcast on today's sponsor, Crunchyroll. So if you sign up for a 14-day free trial at crunchyroll.com/basement, you can get caught up on the whole series right now.
Are you allowed to advertise while copyrighted music is playing in the background?
Sure.
And catch the next episode as soon as it airs. Plus, they have hundreds of other anime, new and old, for you to watch while you're waiting for that to drop. But cheap and convenient anime streaming isn't the only thing that Crunchyroll offers. They also put on an annual convention, Crunchyroll Expo, which will be happening this year from August 30th to September 1st at the San Jose Convention Center. I've been to a lot of cons in my time as both a guest and a fan, and CRX has consistently been one of the most fun and best run events that I've had the pleasure of going to. Especially impressive considering how young it is. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it down there this year, but plenty of awesome people will be there, including horror manga legend Junji Ito, the creative team behind Mob Psycho 100, who will be premiering their brand new Mob Psycho OVA, and Maiden Abyss composer / all-around great guy Kevin Penkin. From various anime premieres to an all Crunchyroll Hime maid cafe to daily official Yu-Gi-Oh! Events and tournaments, Crunchyroll Expo offers a metric ton of events and attractions to keep you busy in between meeting all of those awesome folks. Also, Flo is going to be there and putting on a concert, and I am so sad that I won't get to see that. But at least all of you guys can go and enjoy the con in
not a care in the world.
Bruh, I watch old wrestling and I'm just like, this is incredible times.
Days when you could just fart in somebody else's mouth and you just get arrested. You wouldn't get AIDS or whatever we get now.
What are we getting?
Check out the link in the doobly-doo to see everything that's happening that weekend and get your tickets today. I'm Jeff Thu, professional shitbag, signing out from my mother's basement.
It's fine. You don't deserve to be fired like that other guy.
Hall of Fame.
Easy.
I cannot believe it.
What a double tap.
What are we doing? Gigguk, your content is not good. Mother's basement, your explanations do not truly explain anything. This was a horrible day of streaming.
Wasn't it though?
Horrible.
Wasn't it?
And now I'm stuck looking for this in GIF because it was one of the best GIFs I've ever seen in my life.
Gone. Lost to time.
Yeah, there's nothing left. Y'all got some questions or can we go?
We're out of here with questions. We've been here for 3 hours.
It has been 3 hours. Yeah, y'all can go for yourselves.
That's 3 hours worth of quality content.
Where?
There's some good points that we made. We got Berserk out of it.
Berserk is hitting. Yeah, let me put up Berserk at least.
Trey Allen's the same guy? Alright, get him out of here.
Maybe it was an improvement or something.
Finally free.
How much do people get paid for editing these content creators?
Can we go back to that screen of anime on Crunchyroll? Well, it's too late now. It's gone. Oh wait, he's going back to it. Never mind.
Expo offers a metric ton of
Okay, where was it? Was it closer to the end?
I think it was
events.
Let's just scroll back.
I think it was near the beginning because, yep, there it is. Any particular reason why me?
Already watching it, but if you're not, even if the whole shonen punch 'em up deal isn't usually your thing, definitely give it a look. As I said at the top of this video, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba is being simulcast on today's sponsor, Crunchyroll. So if you sign up for a 14-day free trial at crunchyroll.com/basement, you can get caught up on the whole series right now and catch the next episode as soon as it airs. Plus, they have hundreds of...
Is it legal to record your screen while Demon Slayer is playing like that?
I don't know.
That's questionable legality.
Other anime, new and old, for you to watch.
Told him to get a different job. I stand by that. I didn't wish homelessness or joblessness on him, just a different job. I'm at a birthday party right now and this 8-year-old bag has a Nezuko sticker on them. God be with them. I can't wait for them to see the big jugs Nezuko. Let them rest now. Oh, it's going to be big rest. Because I got to play Triton. I want to rest. Is there an appropriate way to use the word themes as overused as it is? Yes, I believe so. I believe
absolutely.
Again, just pepper it in. Because his point is, this was a thematically rich story or whatever he said. It's just the theme is the point of it. Not like, yo, this story was really good, blah, 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 blah,
and
blah,
it played
blah.
Into the
and
theme.
It played into the theme, and it had the theme of. And the theme of this was also... No, Jeff, you got the little glasses. Those are his glasses.
He bookmarked Fire Force? Is that why you wanted to see this?
No! What are you doing? You piece of Go back! Wait, did he bookmark Fire Force?
Anime.
You guys
Why would you bookmark Fire Force?
You guys read my comments on the Gigguk video. I missed the Lotto stream. Yeah, sorry we didn't do that. We were just trying to go on to the next one. We'll check them out and just not now because I'm drained. Why did he call the name of the show twice? Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba? Because you got to.
Yeah, doing that allows you to
hit both
markets. Yeah, people like saying Demon Slayer. People like it being Kimetsu no Yaiba. So, you get both.
I am not gonna dox the editor. They're doing a fine job in this video and a terrible job in the other one. It's fine.
What was the other one? What was the other one?
Oh, it was the My Hero one where he was just like, he said something about Deku doesn't get big power-ups that affect him, and he showed like full cowling. And I was just like, you're showing the wrong thing for what you're saying. I forget exactly what it was, but it was something like that. Whatever he's paying you, you don't deserve it. I'm a very emotional person. I say things in the moment that I may or may not believe. It's up to you to believe. It's up to
Why did you really say that?
It's up to you to believe if I believe what I said in that moment. You can be very mean sometimes. In the moment, yes, but it's very emotional and I'm doing it for the sake of comedy, or I just don't believe what I'm saying. It's up to you to believe whatever you want to believe, or I absolutely believe it. Create your own narrative.
That's the moral here.
That's the theme. As long as you talk about the theme, separate them from quality, it's fine. Yeah, because themes, it's hard to talk about themes in terms of quality because you can make themes whatever you can make them, whatever you want to make them. DA is going to get canceled for harassment. Been there, done that. I got a story about a PonyCon I could tell you. Maybe
Which
not.
one?
Maybe not about that one. Because Fire Force makes your jaw drop. That's all you need.
Is it one we never heard too?
You've not heard this one.
How? You've told so many stories.
It's a bit rough.
Oh, dude.
Is Fruit Baskets one of those good slice of life bull comments, content Mother's Basement was talking about? I've heard Fruit Baskets to be really good. I've never seen it. It's one of the ones that I wanted to, but I just haven't yet. Episode 19. I've never seen it. It's one of the ones that I wanted to, but you suck, Trey Allen. Haven't yet. Episode 19.
Oh, sorry, that's my fault. I'm still playing the Acula stream.
The state.
Yeah, that's my fault. I was like, why is the Acula? Let's hear this.
You suck, Trey Allen. Learn to edit. I mean, whatever he's paying you, you don't deserve it. You are not a good editor.
I think he can cut and
sure, he can lay down clips, but he's clearly not listening. His headphones must have broke that day and just like, crap. Well, I just gotta lay down some stuff.
Okay, he gave me some notes. This is the manga part. This is what he wants. Okay, I can lay that down.
Because you are not matching what he's saying to the visuals. Fair comparison. It's the easiest thing in the world to do.
It is.
There's plenty of times where I'm like, what the are you talking about?
They're worse.
It's a terrible... Full cowling. Yo, before full cowling, it was just punching. But you just showed a full cow punch.
And every time something like that happens, I just have to go, oh, the editor had no idea what he was talking about.
Clearly.
So he just threw whatever he could at the
They
wall.
must not have watched the show and just go, I just need Deku punching something big. And didn't realize that it's full cow. But then he went zipping around with... Whatever. Doesn't matter. You're not good, Trey Allen.
And you're not
Tender your resignation.
Don't give up your job. Get better.
No.
Improve at your
No.
job. Yeah. I would never walk up, hey, you got my order wrong. Retire.
Yeah. This ain't for you.
This ain't it, Chief. Oh, yeah. Just a regular negative 10.
Nah, Hall of Fame.
I was even thinking
Piss me
9.5,
off.
maybe.
Piss me off.
Yeah, it's
I'm two feelings. Tinder, your resignation may have been a bit harsh, if we're being honest.
A bit? You're not good at this. Wow, that was awful.
It was a bit harsh.
That was harsh as...
It's a bit harsh.
Yo, but this art, is real good. I am legitimately shocked that Nezuko is not filled to the brim. Legitimately shocked.
We got 3 more videos that they need to see. The 2 videos that are unreleased and 1 more whatever we're going to do.
3 more Demon Slayer videos, y'all. And then this month is Roll Tired.
Fire Force is legitimately terrible. Video evidence to shut up. Demon Slayer is the definition of getting big for your own, getting too big for your own good. 3 out of 10 show that people keep saying is 9 out of 10. It's crazy. People aren't thinking about this. And you think that they would think about it, but they just go, simple. You don't really need to think about these things. Yeah, you can nitpick it, but hype, whatever. Gigguk's bull crap he was talking about. 1 anime wins, 2 Mother's Basement, 3 Gigguk's, 4 totally not Mark. We need to do a
ranking,
a tier list of the
dude. I would do that tomorrow. I want that. Well, not tomorrow because I gotta get my couch, but you know what I mean. I'm too feeling. Mother Basement Patreon mother money is hidden, but he has 411 supporters. Why would you hide your again? It's whole. You might not give me money if you see I'm making $1,300 a month. Like, whatever. Also, originally I had Super Thanks on. I hate it, so I just turned it off. I don't like the idea. No, not even that. I don't like the idea of someone in our comment section just giving us money. Like, for the stream, it's fun and stuff, but just to give us money, I didn't like the feeling of it, so I turned it off.
It's weird.
If it's still on, that's because I turned it off, and for some reason the button was still blue. But if it is, let me know, because I'm turning that off. I don't like Super Thanks. I would like it if I was a content creator that could use the money or wanted to use the money for something. Like, all your money's just going to debt, y'all. We're thinking of the next thing we want to do for the commission for our regular stream, so we can start. Y'all don't want money. I don't want people like it. Even the people that have given us money, I'm just like,
Yeah, I don't think that we're doing anything really worthy of money. That's personally.
But I also understand that people derive a lot of entertainment out of the things we do, and if they want to give people money that they find entertaining, I have no issue with that. It's so hard to think of yourself as someone that is worthy of money for just doing what we were doing for years before we ever released a video. Revisited is an actual thing, y'all. Give the money to the editor as an apology.
He's doing fine. He's got Mother's Basement money.
Yeah, the money goes to debt so much.
Remember when you called that dude on the Grand Line review stream Saitama? They were a bald individual. I'm speaking as a bald individual.
And he came into our comment section.
And they were wearing a yellow shirt or something. It's like, well, it's Saitama. And they had a good sense of humor about it. It's fine. It's whatever. Let's just burn these out and then just peace out.
You're so noble, Roll Life. You.
Hey, y'all want to give the money? Give it to me. You ain't done nothing worthy of the money. Shut up.
Actually, Triton, one day I'm going to send some money to Meme. I'm going to spend some money to Triton once we start getting more monies from y'all. Because it's all just going to cycle back to fans, or at least a large portion of it.
I got nothing. I don't want nothing. I'm not wanting for anything. You know, appreciate it, but...
Yeah.
It'd be a sandwich. I got sandwich money.
Hey, question. If I sent you to the first chapter of my story, would y'all read it when y'all have time? Absolutely. Send it to me. We've done that where we've done a fan stream. People have sent us stories. People have asked us to watch things or listen to things, and we've critiqued it. That type of thing. Hawakas, thanks, being a member for 3 months. That's what I care about, the members for the emotes. But yeah, I don't, we would always read whatever you guys send us. Like, people have recommended manga. My manga list is 1,000 long because of that. I write stories myself, so I have no issue, reading a story of an inspired author or, whatever it is, even if it's just like a poem or an essay or something.
That Clive Naruto video, when is it? That's a very good question. That's not a very good question because you know for a fact, you've been here for long enough to know that we don't plan anything out. Literally.
Today, y'all.
2 hours before the stream started, he rocked in my room like, hey, yo, what
Not even rocked in your room because you weren't in your room. And I was like, I don't feel like going downstairs to talk to him about this. But then he started singing or something. I was like, what is he doing? So I went down there and you were just on your phone. It sounded like you were talking to somebody, but I guess you were just singing.
When I don't know how to spell something, I just do text to speech.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So I was like, who is he talking to? But I just saw you and I was like, all right, what are we doing?
So, I don't know. We don't know. But it will be. It definitely won't be in 2 weeks because that's the field stream.
Yeah.
But it might be in 2 weeks. Are we doing just field that day or are we going field?
I feel like field is more than enough. Because I feel like we're going to try. I want to try to do minimum pausing or minimal pausing so we could just listen to him raw. But that stream's probably going to be 2 hours just by itself because it's field. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think we can do the Clive video in 2 weeks. In a week? Yes, absolutely. Thanks. I know y'all have a Discord. What channel should I send it? Send it to promotions. Because promotions is where everybody can send whatever work they have, get critiques on it. People are making video game streams and stuff. They'll send it to promotions, whatever.
A list exists.
That or a list exists.
Twitter, email, something like that.
Wow, you're so good at writing. Maybe people will call your work peak. I hope not.
Okay, burn these out. You're not going to spend that money on getting the Peppa Pig video game. I actually heard that video game was pretty good for what it is. There's also a My Little Pony 5th Generation game that's coming out soon that doesn't look very good. The Bum. I still love those Bum emotes. It's still really good.
Bum Moon Isaac Jr. is fantastic.
Can you recommend Naiseko? Somebody did already, and it looks good, and it's on the list.
Okay.
I remember that.
All right.
I'm going to read that. Oh, what have you done?
Oh, no, it's just a pop out.
Okay.
I just make it bigger through,
Anime Wins Demon Slayer Part 2. You're still waiting, and you're going to be waiting for a while.
Well, you're waiting on that guy.
A long time. Because there's no reason to go back to that.
Are you guys done? For the fans.
Are you guys done? We're sunsetting right now. We're going out.
The twilight of our years.
Well, some mid organizers, absolutely.
Bottom tier. There's no mid here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because we just go, yo, what you want to do, and then we'll do it.
Yesterday, I was like, hey, what are we doing for the stream? He said, I'll talk about it when he got home, and we didn't. So we did it today, 2 hours before the stream.
Trying to be ready for first to 5 whenever.
I'm probably gonna eat beforehand, but yeah. We already did that. Writing. Top 5 Danganronpa favorite female characters. Write that down for some homework. Maybe this time we'll...
I forgot about homework last time. I think
there will be no...
it because I was on... That's what it was. I was giving blood yesterday. And I went do not disturb. And I guess it just went, alright, homie, this is what you want. If you say so.
Are you gonna?
But really, you could just go back to our Danganronpa tier list where we ranked every Danganronpa character.
It's long, but
but it's really good.
I mean,
number 1 is Himiko.
I'm not gonna.
No, not number 1 is Himiko. Sorry. No, that's the heart and the mind talking. This is different. Celestia Ludenberg.
I'm not gonna stream it. I'm just gonna play because it's whatever. It's gonna be a quick one, more than likely. Because I haven't played that game in forever. Would y'all ever box someone on stream? I'll do anything on stream if I think it's entertaining.
Boxing each other would be fun.
Oh yeah. We used to do all those types of play fighting type thing. Have you ever seen Fist of the North Star? No, that's one thing I always wanted to get back to though. To finally get it.
I saw the movie. I don't know if it was canon or not, but I saw the movie.
You should stream the My Little Pony game when it comes out.
No, that's content, and I don't like content.
We should do some of them's fighting herds though for bros competition. That could be fun. I've been playing Minecraft while watching this Love the Game. Have either of you played? Our friends, so we're in a little friend group called 2200 Productions. 2 of our friends were super into Minecraft. Like, they were playing it weekly, not streaming it, but I think they were just recording and uploading it. They were heavy into it. I have never played Minecraft.
I can't play Minecraft because I know I will be addicted to it. Mm-hmm. Because it's just, hey, sit down and do stuff. And that's something that I know that I would like. And I'm like, I will never go down that hole because I know I will never get out of it.
Docs, has Gamer Josh responded yet? We're not doing nothing with Gamer Josh.
Gamer Josh is in his own little
I
world.
would love to interview Gamer Josh just to be like,
Hey, yo.
what is it about things like anime wins you find so entertaining?
Leave Gamer Josh alone. Gamer Josh is chilling.
I saw the Danganronpa video. I disagree putting Hiko in F tier. He sucks.
Yeah, big time.
That's why he's in F tier. You
Sorry.
can disagree
We
all
explained
day,
ourselves.
but it's correct.
Yep, objectively.
DA scared them off. Have you guys heard of Yokohama Kaidashi Kiko? You could probably just do Yokohama.
Here.
Have you guys read?
I have not. I have not heard of this.
Let me see it. Scroll up. Oh, that looks interesting. I like the animation though.
Let's see if we can get a quick description. Oh, science fiction. The series depicts the daily life of a robot who runs a coffee shop sometime after the human's ecological ecology has collapsed. It's noted that it's peaceful post-cataclysmic world where mankind is in decline after an environmental disaster, especially having never explained. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put it on the list.
Oh, 140 chapters.
Oh yeah, that's a quick read then. Have you read 20th Century Boys? It was created at the same time as who did Monster. I've heard of it. I haven't read it. It might be worth it now because back then I wasn't very slice of lifey, so I think that was one of the slice of life ones. So I'll play the role of Gamer Josh. Hey, forget Gamer Josh. I will debate y'all about a good Sins Wins channel.
I'm sure they're out there, but
you know what? We need to do We need to do another one of those. Call us out and just do that thing. We might need to plan that. Like right before viewer request month 2. We might do that again.
that was fun.
That was some fun stuff. Y'all were wrong, but
stop coming.
yeah, I'm not doing the catchphrase. I'm not doing the slogan. I'm not doing the end.
No,
just stop coming.
Yeah, no, it's just stop coming.
Stop. Mother's Basement Gigguk is dude.
And I wanted to be like, yo, let's go out on a high note. Let's go out on some people that we know, not some just random rank and file bum. Because there's random rank and file bums out there. We don't want another stonehead soup band where it's just like, oh, this is a dude and he's making horrible points, but we got no connection to him. We know Mother's
Mystery. That's why I remembered it. Because I remember I was heavy into Detective Conan. And I was like, I kind of want to read other mysteries. And I read Nero, the Demon Detective Nero, whatever that's called. And 20th Century Boys was in that same mix in my head. So if Soda had his own Ultra Despair Girls, would you like him more? No, I wouldn't even play it.
No, And it's not just having it. It's not more exploring of the character. I just don't like him.
He terrible character. Worst character in the games. All right.
Demons from Slayer Month is dead. Almost. We got one more thing that we need to do. And then it's dead. And then Triggered is also saying that he might put out a video.
That could be good.
Which might not be good.
I really just like the explanation.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
And exploring some of the things we critique, because he legitimately just came into the Discord and asked what we found bad about it. So I would love a lot of explanation on what we found bad about it. Yo, commission debt if you want art, yo. He's great. He's getting more money this week.
What are you talking about?
Oh no, don't stop going to his fake community tab.
Looking like what did he a lot of these why Demon Slayer is good, why Demon Slayer is bad, and why Demon Slayer manga reviews videos are really bad. You can tell these people are just trying to ride the hype train to get some quick views or build up their channel, because this that they're saying is either shallow, or people are not paying attention, or people just wanting to be the stereotypical shonen series where it overextends its welcome for over 500 chapters.
So he wanted it to be a shonen series. Do you think people wanted it to be shonen series to be a 500 chapter? Come on, dude.
Why are they not good? What are they? Are they not saying things that are? I can say that somebody like a Nux or a Mother's Basement, that review isn't good and then I can list them off, just not saying that it's not good. Anyway, whatever, doesn't matter. He'll put out the video or not, and I don't care.